Just go in the hall. Just go in the hall. Just tap it in. Just tap it in. Just tap. And you know what? My missus bought me a new stand, and I didn't feel like taking out the box yet. I got this new stand, and I'm still using this old stand that's held together by tape and stuff. But I've had this thing for, I don't know, almost 2 years. It's like it's been a good friend, even though he's broken down and he's washed up, But he's been a long way, man. Like he never did me wrong. He never did me wrong. He ain't heavy. He's my brother. He love lift us up where we belong. With the eagle flies. It's warm out. You know what it is. Dream life. It's warm out right now. Colorado's crazy. Colorado's crazy. So right now it's like 42 degrees. I don't know. It's like 40. It's not even. This is a t-shirt. That's it. And my jacket's open. I got a jacket on, but it's not freezing out. My hands feel nice. I got a heater on my feet, but only because I'm wearing flip flop or sandals. It's not an ankle holster. I got a heater on my feet just in case the street when I'm hungry. Watch out for meat. It doesn't make any sense. Watch out for the meat. Watch out for the meat. Oh, oh. No, it's more than that. Oh, Jeremy, Crypto Lord. He's in a thong. I don't know. I don't know what that means in Australia. When you say you're in your thongs, do you mean? Hold on. When you say you're in your thong, do you mean flip flops? Because in America, if somebody says I'm in a thong, no shirt, that's a different meaning. Are you saying you're? Hold on, Sako, crypto. Hold crypto. Don't you can't say that. Crypto. You're in America right now. If you tell a group, crypto. If you tell a group of men in America, hey guys, I'm in my thong and no shirt, that doesn't mean you're at the beach in Australia. Thongs in America are the sexy underwear, cheeks out, cheeks out, cheeks out, cheeks out. That's a thong in America. So, Geo. So, hold on. You missed it, Geo. Crypto. Crypto said, hey, it's really warm out here. He said, I'm in a thong and no shirt. And I knew what he meant because in Australia, thongs are flip flops, not here. You don't want to tell a bunch of men, hey guys, oh, I'm just in a thong. It's so nice out. I'm in a thong. Don't. Translation. Translation alert. 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 Warning. Warning. What did he say? Thongs. He's in a thong. Warning. Warning. Translation alert. 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 What did he say? Thongs. I'm in a thong. Translation alert. Translation alert. Translation. That's some funny shit, man. That was naturally funny. That was some funny stuff, man. Thank you for that. He's like, it's all good, bro. He's like, it's all good. He's like, thongs are different here. Yeah. But now you know. In America, thongs are Victoria's Secret, which Victoria has no more secrets. Went away. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. So, without further ado, Shout out to Big Firm. Shout out to my brother, Big Firm. Big Firm, what's up, Chewy? How's your ball? Big Firm sent this beautiful cigar. This is the EP Carrillo Allegiance. The fit and finish and construction is equal to the pledge, which means it's equal to EP Carrillo. So the presentation, different color, but the band, very beautiful band. It is not one dimensional. There's different layers going on. This is a very nice band. So band, fantastic. It doesn't say AJ Fernandez, so it's got a nice green band. So great. It is a nice box press. It's a wider box press. So initial impressions is very nice. Initial impression is very nice. High quality. It feels a little lighter than the EP Carrillo Pledge. The Pledge is a darker, thicker cigar. So we're not going to compare it to that. This is a totally different party. This is Nicaraguan tobacco, binder and filler. But here's the thing: the Allegiance is a different wrapper. I believe the Allegiance is a Sumatra Ecuadorian wrapper or Ecuadorian Sumatra, meaning grown in Ecuador. So we're gonna cut this Caparoo. That song. Very excited. Oh, very clean cut. Fantastic. It's a single cap. So now I'm excited because we've been talking about this cigar. I had a long time, 6 months, a year, long time. The Pledge came out about 2 years ago. So this would be the newest cigar since the Pledge. All right? The Pledge came out 2 years ago. First time I smoked the Pledge was like October 2019. Oh, shit. Or 20. No, 19? No, 20. 20. Oh, there it goes. 20? Was it 20? I think the Pledge has been out 2 full years plus a month or two, right? Ah, fuck. I don't know. Well, soft, gentle heat. I can't stress that enough. Soft, gentle heat. Soft, gentle heat. Soft, gentle heat. So, what is my interpretation of this cigar? What's my interpretation? First puff. Perhaps he's busy with his family for holiday season. Perhaps. Initial impression, first puff, first hold of the puff. I like it. Notorious. I like this cigar. I like this cigar. The cigar is a lot heavier than I thought it would be. The cigar is a lot heavier than I thought it would be. This is a pretty strong cigar, but with not extremely dark wrapper. So the notes are not extremely dark per se. How dark is this cigar? From the darkest cigar you ever had to the lightest cigar you ever had. Candela, 70%. Cigar is about 70% the darkness. Still a little lighter than most Maduros. Around that sun ground, darker than a Connecticut, yeah. But the cigar is very complex. No, no, no. That's that's an obvious. The pledge is much darker. I'm just gonna go out and say it because Richie doesn't lie how a cigar affects him. This is my first cigar of the day. My palate is very clean. I've been drinking. I've been drinking a lot of water all day. I love this cigar. I can't lie. As far as Richie's recommendation, this is fantastic. This cigar is fantastic. In some ways, this cigar reminds me. This cigar reminds me of a regular Milano V in some ways, but with more sweetness and more complexity. In a way, this feels like a regular Milano V, but if they made even a better version of that. And I don't say that lightly because Milano V is a fantastic cigar. If you like regular Milano V, which I'm not lowballing Milano V is a world class cigar. It's a fantastic cig. It's just reasonably priced luxury. Um, this feels like a slightly stronger but also sweeter version of the V. Does that make any sense? It has plenty of nuttiness, plenty of caramel, plenty of coffee. Not super dark coffee, but just a splash of milk. It's a creamy cigar as well. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't. The cigar is the size is the blend, but the cigar is the mood. And cigars, I'm always in a good mood. Yeah. So the cigar either takes me higher, leaves me there, or brings me down. It's not bringing me down. It's not leaving me there. Man, I want to be outside just in a t-shirt and my thong on in Australia, which means flip flops, but not here in Colorado because I don't wear thongs. So, anyways, wow, this cigar is. I had high hopes for the cigar, but I also felt it seemed to be very difficult to make a cigar equally as good to the pledge. Rich roasted nuts, rich coffee, rich sweetness, caramel. Yeah, yeah. You got bubble gum. Hey, yeah, if you feel it, you feel it. Dude, this is a great cigar. This is a totally different blend than the pledge. And I'm not even talking about the tobacco because you could use the same tobacco as the pledge and just change the wrapper, and that changes everything. What I'm saying is this profile, the profile of this cigar is totally different. The pledge is stronger, the pledge is heavier, and the pledge is darker. That's separated. This cigar speaks for itself. This is a fantastic cigar. Right now, the cigars are medium to full. Yeah. Well, that's because you had Rocky Patel and Brick House. Yeah, Brick House. Oh yeah, Brick House. Yeah, yeah. Brick House, Connecticut beat this cigar. You're right, guys. The Brick House, Connecticut blows this cigar away. That Brick House, Connecticut in like Toro, what a magical cigar. Bullshit alert. Bullshit alert. Bullshit alert. I don't know how this cigar didn't make the top five, really. But I don't. I don't. I'm going to say this right now. I don't, and I will not have any faith in cigar aficionado anymore. I mean, it's cool. It's a cigar magazine, but as far as their top 25, it's a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit. And this is why, in my opinion, too, you can't have a top 25 because how could you put numbers? How could you compare a Connecticut shade wrapper to a Maduro wrapper? Comparing a Connecticut shade cigar to a Maduro cigar is like comparing a sports car to a pickup truck. Two different things. One is fast and light. One is heavy and toes. Does that make any sense? You can't compare cigars with different wrappers. You can't compare sun grown to Connecticut. You can't compare a Scuro, to Candela. What are you, stupid? So Almec, bro. Don't get me started on Almec. My palate is so clean right now. I had no cigars today. I drank a lot of water. This cigar is fantastic. This cigar is going to the list. Big firm, big firm. I need you to update the list. Big firm. I need you to add the allegiance to. And this is exactly what happened to me when I had the pledge. I knew from the beginning of the pledge this was a fantastic cigar that I want to have again, and I will have again. And here's the thing: to do it twice is even harder. For them making another cigar, I'm not going to say it's as good as the pledge, but even if it's a little low, I'm saying this is a fantastic cigar. This is a fantastic cigar. This is going on the world classic list. This is going on the VIP. This is Richie recommended. And I can predict it will be Sacco certified. But we don't have the Sacco certification. Notorious, this is fantastic. Very thick flavor. Even though it's not super dark, very thick, and it's not a super heavy finish. It's like a medium strength finish in strength, but it's also lasting. It's just really nice. It's really nice. No, dude, it's no, no, no. It's a really nice cigar. Yeah, very nutty as well. Very nutty caramel, coffee, black pepper spice. Very, it's like very buttery. It's like very creamy as well. It's really nice. The cigar doesn't feel like a sharp cigar. You know what I'm saying though? This cigar is not trying to be edgy. Even though the cigar's got power to it, it's about medium to full right now. There's like a coating of oil on my tongue from the cigar. This is a really tasty cigar. That's nice. That's nice. That's really nice. That's a really nice cigar. Different. The pledge is like, oh shit. This is like, this is like a slicker kind of person. Just slick. Man, this person's fresh. It's not this. This is not trying to be, the strongest guy in the room cigar. That being said, this is just a great cigar. And this profile, I've never had this feeling from any other cigar. So the good thing is, it's an original blend. So that's gonna make original ideas in your mind what it is. Exactly. Yeah. And you can't compare it to the Cortado. The Cortado is a fantastic $6 Connecticut cigar. What the hell is wrong with you? And holding the smoke on this is fantastic. Holding the smoke on this, rich cedars coming out. Not super dark like charred wood, oak smoke pit. No, but a rich, fresh cedar. Dude. This is fantastic. And the flavors hanging around the tongue. This is fantastic. I'm done talking about the cigar. I don't need to describe this cigar anymore because I'm just going to tell you the cigar is a winner. The cigar is going to get a 4.6 out of 5. The cigar is getting a high recommendation. The cigar's going to get a Richie recommended, a box-worthy cigar, and it's going to the list. I don't give that out lightly. I just don't give it out lightly. You got to impress. It's really impressive. It's really tasty. It's really nice. There's also some vague spices going on in the background that I can't place, but it's mixing well. So it's a rich, semi-intense cigar, not going to kick your ass, but it's a really nice blend. And what it has, it does it nice. Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. If you just got here, if you just got here, if you just got here, the cigar's going on the list. The cigar's going onto the Richie list. On top of that, the cigar's box worthy. And I'm in the first inch. My tongue is happy, right? It's real simple. Did you ever go home with something and then like your tongue's happy? But also, did you ever go home with something and then your tongue is sad? Did you ever go home with something and your tongue was sad? My tongue's not sad. It's got great flavor. The cigar is fresh. Mark wants to come on the show. Mark, Marky Mark wants to come on the show. Now, Mark, hey, Mark, I want you on the show, but listen to what I'm going to tell you right now, Mark. Tonight is not a normal episode. I want to be able to keep this up because this is a cigar review, and I want to put it out. All my lives I delete, so I'm going to have you on, Mark. But we can't get super nuts. Even myself. Tonight I'm keeping it like PG-13 because I want to leave the review up. All my other live videos just get deleted because it's a fun, stupid time. But tonight, everyone, don't get crazy. All right, it's sent, Mark. Mark, I sent it. Yeah, guys. It was unfortunate. Saturday night was crazy. Saturday night was crazy. Shout out to Gio. Gio right now is in temporary holding. Don't get nuts, guys. Gio is in the 300 club. Gio, come back. Free Gio. Now listen, I can send Gio to the 300 club, but no one else can. Don't disrespect Gio. Gio is my friend. Gio's my friend. Don't disrespect the Gio. I can't stress it enough. And I use that term loosely. This EP Carrillo is a winner. From the initial look of the band, from the initial feel and presentation of the cigar, to the draw, to the burn, to the windows, to the sweat drops down my basketballs. Yeah, so it down is, yeah. What's up, bruh?
What's up, brother?
How you doing, all right?
I'm all right.
What are you
Just
smoking?
hanging out.
What are you smoking?
So I have a La Palina, Nicaragua, Connecticut.
How's that, all right?
It's honestly really good. Like I said, I've been going for some Connecticut's recently, and
It's nice to switch it up.
yeah, And I ain't rich. Like I just kind of got what I got, you know. So I don't know. I'm digging this one.
What do you mean? You are rich, bro. If I asked a homeless man, would he rather have your life? He'd be sitting in that heated garage with the La Polina right now.
Right.
So
Yeah. So
don't lowball yourself.
yeah.
Don't lowball yourself. Because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have pity for a man with
Hey,
electric, water, power, and soap. You're a winner, bro. You're,
so you know the picture I sent you? Like I actually love Perdomo, Connecticut's. Like their champagne. For me personally, I
no, no,
kind
I
of
don't
like
got a problem with that one. I give that one a pass because it falls under Connecticut, and most
it.
Connecticut's are like, all right, whatever. Yeah,
However,
yeah.
I wish I was smoking the Partagas, the Partagas, Connecticut. I got the whole box. You got the picture. Remember that?
Yeah, yeah,
I got the whole box. I smoked about 3 of those.
yeah.
That is so good. I
Yeah,
love that
when you tell
cigar,
Gio,
but
Gio hates that cigar. I think you think because it wasn't expensive, so he's like, oh, it's got to suck. Or I'm telling you, dude, like, don't get me wrong. Generally speaking, when cigars cost less, generally they're shit, and I agree with that. That
right,
cigar, what they Partagas is under General. They have so much tobacco. They could have priced that cigar for $13, and then it would have got more respect, right? At
right.
that price online, would you pay $3 a stick?
Absolutely.
So that cigar's it's it's only going to get respect with people that have to go. I can't believe they did this. Like, you know, that's they lowballed that cigar, and that's a
Yeah.
gift. Because honestly, I think as time goes on, if they still make it, the price is going to go up.
Yeah. And so I didn't have any of them dry boxing. Like I sent you a picture and I was like, these are all the cigars like I haven't bought in like a cigar box that I'm gonna smoke later on. Uh like throughout the week so they shed some moisture. So this is one I grabbed. I'm leaving the Partagas just hanging out in the humidor or whatnot, so I'm not smoking them or whatnot. But I don't know. I'd rather smoke the Partagas Connecticut over this one.
Well, dude, the Partagas Connecticut, bro. Uh, Pretty much any Connecticut cigar under $10, the Partagas beats. And I don't say that lightly. For me, I'd rather have the Partagas Cortado over the My Father Connecticut. I'd
Mm,
have the Partagas Cortado um, over the LFD Reserve, the Connecticut they make, which is that the Reserve Special. I'm telling you, bro, that Connecticut beats most Connecticut's. I mean, it is flavorful, it is sweet, it is spicy, it
yeah,
is strong for a Connecticut. I'm not saying it's strong, but it's strong for a Connecticut. You know what I'm talking about?
it's just a good cigar. It's
It's
just a
not
really
both.
good cigar.
It doesn't have that bitter, grassy taste. Like
No,
it's
I don't.
Like they use good aged tobacco on that, and the construction on it's great. I just
Mhm.
that cigar's a gift. That's a rare gem. Like, that's not the norm. The norm is, if it's that cheap, it's going to be garbage. But when you understand how big General is and how big Partagas is, and their connection
Yeah,
with CBID, and
yeah.
like General has so many brands and cigars, cigar shops can only carry so many, right? So they're dumping this stuff on CBID, and even if they're making, let's just say $10 a box, they don't care because they're selling millions of boxes of everything. They don't care. When you're thinking
Mm.
by volume, they're not. See, people with boutique brands go, "Oh, these boutique cigars cost $18 a stick. They got to be better," because they're thinking small. You know
What
what I'm
up,
saying?
Glorious? Yeah.
When you're selling, millions of cigars a year, it's a different. And I'm not a general cigar fanboy. I'm just saying some of their cigars are really good, and it's a great deal.
The Partagas Cortado is probably the best Connecticut I've had so far because if you look at my humidor, it's all dark, rich, AJ Fernandez,
Yeah, which are going to be strong, heavy.
and then you recommended the Partagas Cortado, and I'm over here smoking this first, and I was like, you know what? I kind of like a Connecticut at nighttime. Like I'm drinking a beer. I just got done shoveling snow, like feet of snow, and I just want to chill with a Connecticut. And then so I got a box of those off your recommendation, like I did the Cameroon, the CAO Cameroon.
Oh, those are great.
Bro, the Partagas Cortado was so delicious. Like, I've actually held back and was like, I'm not gonna smoke it. Let them rest in the humidor a bit because I'm gonna smoke them all. I swear to God, I
You
will.
need to buy
It's
more.
so good.
$50, $60 a box. You just need to buy more.
I bought a box of Robustos for $115.
Of the Spartacus?
The Partagas, yes.
Now that's more than on Cbid though. On Cbid, guys were getting them for $60.
Mm.
So you need it. That's still cheap for a box. When you think when you're
I
paying,
didn't check out Cbid yet since I've been home, but
you got to go on Cbid now. Now the thing of it this way, if you would have went to a cigar shop every night, you can't get $5 cigars of anything good. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
No. So you still save yourself a lot of money. But next time go on Cbid and people are dumping those boxes for $60. So
yeah,
shipping $70, bro. Like that's
right.
That's cheap, man. And those are good at Toro and Robusto, although I would prefer the Robusto. The great part about Connecticut's is the next, if you smoke one the next day, if you smoke a lot of strong cigars the next day, you might be hurting in the morning or like, oh shit, like your tongue is really dry. You know what I'm saying, though? So
Yeah.
if Connecticut's for a workout, it's a nice workout. It's like stretching and maybe a little bicycle. You're not going to be hurting the next day. But it's just you're doing something. So Connecticut's they have their place.
Right. Yeah, for sure, dude.
Now, how cold is it up there in upstate?
First of all, I'm glad you asked. Second of all, we got a blizzard going on. But so I'm sure you're tracking. You're from New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Timo said he bought 2 boxes for $45 a box.
Really?
Yeah, you got to shop around, bro. That's okay. At least you know you like.
I pulled the trigger on the. Where can I find the comments? Hang on.
It says
Live chat. All messages are visible. Okay, I see them now. $45 for 20 cortados. Bought 2 boxes. Damn it! I see what you're saying with this live shit.
the comments go away much faster. So it's a different element. So I can't always stay on top of the comments. So it is what it is. So that's why the other night too, when I don't know if you weren't here, the other night this guy Tim, not the Tim here, it was a different Tim, was going hardcore after everyone and like everyone on the planet. Like he just came in, was like f this whole group of people, f this whole group of people, f you. Richie, you're wrong about everything about cigars. It was almost impressive level of like stupidity. Like, all right, bro, like,
Right.
and then at a certain point, like, you gotta go because like he kept on going, and you know what I'm saying? Though, like, and then he said,
Who, Tim right here?
that,
The Tim Romeo right now, that guy?
it was a different. No, the guy's banned. That's a different
Oh,
Tim.
okay. Sorry, Tim. I didn't mean that.
Timo's a good dude.
Okay.
Yeah. He said,
Hey, can I flip this camera around? Can you guys see like what I've been doing with? Like, what? Oh, the camera's kind of.
Yeah, we see.
Hang on.
Oh wow. Yeah, you ain't going nowhere.
Nah, that's the backyard.
Wow.
That's the backyard. I'm out here in New York. Like, whoo.
Dude, you ain't going nowhere, bro.
Oh. It's kind of why I got the beer sitting right there, but it's on a perch. Like, that's the fence right here. Like, that's the top of the fence. It's over.
Bro, so do you even have duty tomorrow, or are you just still on limbo, or what are they doing?
No, so hang on. No, ever since I got home, they kind of just let me hang out, and then found out on leave, so I'm on leave till the 2nd, just kind of hanging out.
That's good, man. Enjoy. Are you getting sleep?
Yeah, lots of sleep, but the holidays and stuff. I got a 3-year-old and a 13-year-old, which is kind of hard to. He's on winter break, so it's kind of hard to keep him, entertained. He's 13. Like, how are you going to entertain a 13-year-old?
Probably party.
No. Get your ass out there.
Party is cortado, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Let him smoke Connecticut's. You know?
And I showed him. So the picture I sent you when I had all my laid out, like I was just redoing my humidor, making them look nice and stuff. And he came in my room. He was like, "Wow, it's a lot of stuff." I was like, "I know." And he's 13. He steals his mom's cigarettes. Like he's trying to be smoke cigarettes and all that. And I was like, you know what, dude? Like, you see all this right here? It's a lot of different tobacco. Like this one is aged for 13 years, or this one is aged for 10 years. I showed him the Gisperto Intenso by AJ Fernandez, the rapper, and I tried to talk to him about it. He don't give a fuck, or crap, but I don't know how PG we're keeping this, but he didn't care, but I tried to teach him.
Use some language. I'm just saying I'm not. Some of the nights get really crazy, so then I got to delete it the next day.
I was crazy the other night. I was tore up.
Well, no, and that's fine. I'm saying, but because this tonight, I wanted to keep up the review. You know what I'm saying? No, because anytime I try something new that's important, I try to make it just a review and leave it up. You know what I'm saying? No, because if it's a real video, I get these restrictions and like I get like warnings like your video was restricted. And you're like, all right.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, buddy, chill out. So look at that nice band, man. Look at that.
What do you think? Like,
I want to try. I'm going to say it's almost as good as the Pledge, which that is hard to do. Because I'm not going to say it's as good as the Pledge, because the Pledge is the Pledge. That being said, to be almost as good as the Pledge, picture like if the Pledge was Opus, this would be an Anejo. And I'm not calling this cigar an Anejo, but I'm using an allegory. You know what I'm saying, though?
Right.
So the Pledge is fantastic, and that's their best cigar. This is almost as good. So to be almost as good as their best cigar, it's fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Because the Pledge hit it out the park. This is fantastic. It's on the darker side, but not super dark, 70%. So like darker than Connecticut, somewhere along like a sun-grown darkness, that kind of feeling. It's about a medium strength in heaviness and medium strength in length. So it's not on the mouth. It's almost refreshing. There's still flavor going on between puffs, but it's not like it's super heavy. What's that?
No, my wife.
Sorry.
Did she text back?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
You got it? Her husband's number.
I don't have it.
I'll give it to you. Oh my goodness.
We're live. I'm just saying. So my neighbor, I helped him. So the snow is a big deal. I'm sorry, Richie, but the snow is a big deal today. So everyone was out there plowing, and I plowed the neighbor's yard. And nice. It's a military base. Everyone's military. So his plow took a shit, and my thing is a beast. I gotta send you the video. It's awesome. But I did his yard.
Toro?
Huh?
What brand is it? Toro, Craftsman? What is
it? Craftsman.
Yeah.
Craftsman, right? Not Coleman. Coleman is 10.
It's Craftsman.
It's Craftsman, but it's about 10 years old. I got it for $175.
Oh, you stole it.
But it's a $1,500 machine.
It's a beast. Yeah.
But it's about 10 years old.
That's all right. If you do some maintenance on it, and in worst case, if you have a problem, you bring it to a place that does maintenance on that. It'd be cheaper than getting a new one. You know what I'm saying, though?
Is he up? No. Anyway, so I plowed his. So, no, close the door. So close the door because she opens the garage door and then the fucking smoke is pouring in the house and I got kids. I don't like that. But so I did his yard too. Because his snowplow took a shit because he got a crappy brand. But like I'm over there, and he comes over. He's like, "Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? How was deployment?" Because I ain't talked to him since deployment. Yeah. I was like, "Hi, it was good." And he's like, "Yeah, my snowplow took a crap," and he's over here shoveling his wife out, trying to get her out so she could go to the store. And I was like, "Dude, let me just bring my thing over there. I can help you out. And so I'm over there. Brr, and he's like, dude, let me get you some beer. And he got me a 30 rack because I got him out. So I just wanted to see if he was up and if he wanted to hang out because I ain't never really hung out with him. So.
Well, here's something funny. Saturday I was in Boulder, the city of Boulder in Colorado, and we were out there and we did a few things. Like I went to a gun store that she had to go shopping, and when we went to go to a restaurant, we parked. When I got out of the car, I immediately saw something. I knew exactly what it was. Like that doesn't belong there. Military ID. Somebody left their military ID. It was in the snow. So the night before, they probably were at the bars the night before. It fell out, and it belonged to a sailor. And like the E6. Like, how much trouble now would you get in for losing your ID?
I'd be over.
If
you get an Article 15, or you try it's UCMJ, which is Uniform Code of Military Justice. You get that pushed against you. You need your first sergeant to write you a counseling.
Right.
And there's a packet that's involved, a stack of paper that's involved with getting you a new ID if you lose it.
And they got to cancel the old ID.
Yes, which is a big deal.
What I did was, so I found the salary. It was Christmas Eve, busy Sunday, Christmas Day. Everything's a bit closed. So today, I tried calling recruiting officers, but they're closed. Then I called the police department, and the police department's like, "Yeah, we don't want it." And I'm like, "All right, well, I want to turn it in so you guys can figure it out." They're like, "Yeah." The guy on the phone, the sergeant was like, "Yeah, I don't want it." I was like, "Oh, okay, thanks." He's like, "Why don't you bring it back to Boulder?" I'm like, "Because that's a 40-minute ride." So I called my local police. He's like, "Just give it back to the Boulder police." I'm like, "That's not how it works." I said, "I'm not driving back to Boulder." So then I called the Department of the Navy, but I got a hold of their public affairs. And this lady was very rude. And she's like, why don't you try giving it to the police, sir? And I'm like, the cops don't want it. And then she's like, why don't you, this is what she said. She goes, why don't you go back to the city of Boulder and look for him? I literally said, so you want me to go back? I'm talking to the Navy. I said, you want me to go back to the city of Boulder, knock on every door and say, excuse me. And I'm not going to even say his name. But I say, excuse me, are you this person? I'm going to look like the Terminator, Sarah Connor. Sarah Connor. You don't go knock. She goes,
what branch was he?
What's that?
What branch?
Navy. He's a staff NCO. He's E6.
Fuck him. He'll figure it out.
But what I'm saying is, bro, that was the. Like,
I'm just kidding.
Bro, imagine that the Navy told me, just go back to the city and go look for him. Oh, let me go look for him?
You got Navy in Colorado?
Yeah. What's that?
You got Navy in Colorado?
I don't know about Naval Base, but he could be home for leave for Christmas. On top of that, they do
have That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Base Force base. And I know that it's an Air Force out here, and I think they have Army out here. So there's a good chance, you can have different branches.
I got Fort Carson out there. They got the Army.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get stationed next to you so I can hang out with you.
So then I called the CAT card people, right? The DOD people. Yeah. And that person was much more helpful. And they're like, okay, what's the ID number? I gave her that. What's his name? Gave him that. She wanted to know my name and my information. And I said, so basically what I'm going to do is tomorrow when I go to work, I'm going to turn it into the federal police. Because I work on a federal. So she said, yeah, give it to them. And so I just want to go on record, let them know, hey, I found this. So, hopefully they can get it back to him, But that guy's like, when he gets back to his base, he's going to be in a lot of hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't lose your CAC.
Yeah.
You don't lose your CAC.
Yeah, you want to lose your CAC or your SAC.
I've got plenty of privates leaving their card laying around, and that's probably the most important thing.
Here's my other thing, though.
This military service member.
This guy.
I wake up like, where's my CAC?
Bro, this guy in his picture, though, he had a full beard. Is that allowed, or has he got to be special forces to have that?
He ain't special forces because he wouldn't have losing that. He wouldn't have lost that.
Anyone's vulnerable if you're drinking. You know what I'm saying? But how do you have a...
You never made your seal if you lost that. If you lost that, get the fuck out of the fleet.
I'm being serious. Who can have a beard in the Navy You know what I'm saying though?
He could have taken the picture when he was on leave. If it is the Navy SEAL, oh boy, he's gonna get some shit.
No,
He's gonna get shit.
Nice picture. I'm being serious. You know, you can look at someone, you can tell if they're a bitch or not. This guy was a
Yeah.
hard. He looked like a serious dude with the beard, and I'm like an E6 with the beard. Normally, I was just like, you know what I'm saying? No,
Religion too, because
no, white guy. He's a white guy.
yeah, but I know a couple white guys that have a religion where they don't need to shave, like a Viking religion.
Oh,
Like they got some. I'm serious.
So you-
I'm serious. They don't got shave or none of that. So
Oh my god.
Wait, you're saying they could Vikings a legal religion?
yes,
It wasn't when I was in.
it ain't called Viking. It's called something. It's called like Nordstrom or some shit. I'm sorry, guys.
No, he's
I
a
have no idea. But-
he's a Norseman, like that, right? That's the word.
Right.
It is what it is. Hey, Mr. Sack is here. He said, put an ad on Craigslist Boulder. Let tell him where you left it. Yeah, right. No.
Chewy, Nordic. They have a Nordic religion. I'm guessing. I don't know. I have a buddy who's Nordic, and he has a no shaving profile.
Right.
Because a lot of people say that the Muslims, they have a Muslim shaving profile religion. They don't have to shave, so they could grow their beard out. Or
City cop in New York, right? And before that, it was only like if you were like Hasidic or Jewish or Muslim, they were allowed to have beards because they got a pass. But guess what? All the Catholics now get a pass too because they found the verse in the Bible that says, "And thou shalt not cut your beard," and they got that certified. And now everyone, even Catholics in the city of New York, policemen, my buddy has a beard now. Like this just happened. So they all and what happened was he said like the brass got really mad because that's the majority of the force, like Italian and Irish Catholic guys, and now everyone's got a beard, and all the old captains were like, "Son of a bitch," because you would get written up. You show up to work with a beard as a New York City police officer. You know what I'm saying though? So
yeah.
everyone's got a pass now. Everyone's got a pass.
Mm.
You know. So because here's the thing: if they're making special segmentations for certain people, you got to make it for everyone. But now we're all special. I'm special. You're special. Everyone's special. There you go.
If that's the Navy SEAL, though, shame on him.
He screwed up. But that's why I wanted to call them today to go on record, let them know, hey, I found it, and that way, I'm going to return it. But who do I return it to? You know, I couldn't believe the Navy said just go back to Boulder and look for him. That sounds like the beginning of a comedy movie. Hey, anybody seen this guy?
Yeah. Right.
Take that off your fucking head.
You know what I'm saying though? Like like how do you find someone by just an ID in a city of let's say of a couple 100,000 people? How do you do that?
I know. I fuck privates up all the time, dude. Like I'm walking around or a private lost his cat card. I'm a sergeant. I don't lose my shit. I make sure that's the first thing, and that's why the military makes you paranoid about your card.
What happens when you get back? Believe it or not, when I was in my wallet, my entire wallet, because I was driving with my buddy from Palms to San Diego, and on the way back from San Diego, when I got out of the car because we switched to drive, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a long, like 4-hour drive, so we did 2 hours. It was like the middle of the night. So, anyways, it was on my lap, and when I got out of the car, I lost my wallet. So then when we got to the base, like you're out there at the gate, and I was like, he's showing his ID, and I'm like, I didn't even know at that point. I'm like, what the hell? And turns out later, an old lady, yes, she went to a recruiting office, and then somehow it got back to me. Even my money and the pennies and the quarters were in a steel bag. And she wrote a note. I hope you don't get any trouble. I hope you. And I got all my stuff back in a couple of days. But I had to see the first sergeant in Alphas. I got in trouble. You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
But I didn't get Article 50. But back then, I don't know if it's different now, but a different branch. But I got it back within a few days, and that saved me a lot. That saved me a lot of everything. My credit cards, my debit cards, my everything. This old lady found my wallet, and because we pulled in front of her house, I guess the switch, and it fell off my lap. I didn't realize it. She was walking her dog and she found it. Dude, that was pure luck. So in a way, I'm happy to return the favor to this guy.
Yeah.
But the Navy also said, "Oh, why don't you return it to a base?" I'm like, "Where's the nearest Navy base? I'm not driving, 12 hours to go give this guy something." Like I mean, I'm gonna be nice to return it, but I'm not. I'm not taking 2-week vacation.
Yeah. And
I like him.
you're up. Yeah, my wife's sitting right here. She just loves you.
Yeah.
She just loves you. She said she's smoking a cigarette. She's like, I really like this guy. You don't come across that a lot, bro. Oh no.
But he's cool, down to earth.
Yeah.
Just how he speaks and talks, I love it.
Yeah, she likes you, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I've been watching you for a while, so.
I'm cool with so many people, right? So I got a guy from England, right? And he's a Scottish guy from England. We talk all the time on the phone, on Facebook Messenger, FaceTime. And he sent me a video today, and it's his little baby. He's like 4 months old, and he's in the crib, and he has like the phone, iPad next to him, and it's Richie playing the Christmas music. And he goes, "Bro, my baby's been listening to your music for hours, and it's keeping him entertained." So it's just funny. You see me playing the piano on the device, and the baby's staring at Richie like he's trying to sing. He's like, ah, So it was just so funny. So the Richie show is for kids too, but only the music. The music's for the kids,
Right.
or for everyone. But obviously the lounge is not for kids. But that's the way it should be. When I was a kid, the kids didn't even sit at the table. No, we sat at the kids' table. I watched these old videos from the '80s, and they would put a little table in the corner, and they'd say, "Go over there. You don't sit with the adult," and that makes sense because that way hey, we're in charge, right? We'll feed you when it's ready, but there's that level of respect. You didn't even walk up. I remember one time I walked up to the adult table, and my uncle Kurt, who was like a lion, he was like an all-state wrestler, not even a big guy, but he was like the most joke pest you ever met. Like he'll scrap. One time I tried to wrestle him at like 12 years old. He ripped my pants, like my knees, and because he wrestled me so hard, he beat me up, and like my knees were bleeding because he threw me down the ground, and he's like, "Oh yeah, try to get out," and he fucked me up, and then he gave me $20. He's like, "Yeah, go to McDonald's." And like, dude, he kicked my ass, but then he respected that I tried to fight him at 12 years old, and he's like, "Here, go to McDonald's, kid," and he always do this laugh. He would say something, go, ha. He's like, "Are you all right? Is your knees bleeding? Here you go. Go to McDonald's," and he would laugh like that. Like he was the scariest guy in the world. Like, because I walked to the table and I tried to get something, and like he looked down, he's like, "What are you doing at the adults table?" Like he just laughed. I was so scared of him, bro. And then as I got older, I was twice his size, and then I used to pick him up on my shoulder. But I said, "You deserve this because you used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid." He put me up in a ceiling once. There was no sheetrock. He was doing construction on his house, so like if you picture all the woods going this way, he put me between the wood and turned me the other way, so I made like a cross, so I couldn't fall. He's like, "If you lay flat, you won't fall." And he left me up there for hours.
Oh my God.
But he was he was a sailor. He was a Navy, but he was a crazy sailor. You know what I'm saying? Though. So, anyways, when I grew up, man, I every time I see him, I just pick him up, I put him on my shoulder like this, and he just, I said, "You deserve this. This is why you don't mess with kids because you don't know if they're gonna be bigger than you." You know what I'm saying? I pick him up. Sometimes I pick him and my aunt at the same time. I pick them both up. Because my aunt's a marathon runner. She's like 100 pounds. He's maybe a $150, 160. So I just pick them both up and I just play like this, And I can tell he's like he misses his glory days. That's what happens to everyone. You get to 7 years old and you think, "Oh, back in my day." Back in his day, bro, he was a scary dude. He was a scary. There was a story of my uncle back in the day. My father and his brother had a construction business, and this guy was trying to shake down my father. So my uncle went over there, and they were going to go over there and have a meeting, like, "Hey, let's make a deal. How much do you want?" Because it was like kind of political. The guy was not in the mob, but he was connected. But anyway, he wasn't a made man, so he could be. Anyways, so my father and my uncle wanted to sit down and say, "Listen, there's enough money for all of us. Let's make a deal, right?" My uncle was in the house with them, and my father and my uncle were like, "Hey, listen, we're gonna try to take this easy, make a deal, see what he says." And my uncle Kurt, the crazy one, said, "Fuck that! and he just kicked the guy's door in. He grabbed him out, and he bounced his head up the steps and just dragged him outside. Boom, 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 boom. And then they made a deal. But like he was that kind of guy. Like he was that kind of guy. Like imagine getting beat up and someone laughing like that. Like it's it's traumatizing, bro. Like he was a special dude, bro.
Oh, thank you.
Did you have something when you were growing up that you were scared of? You like an older uncle or something when you were like 10, 12 years old? Did you have anybody you're like, this guy's a badass, Did you have anybody like that in your life or no?
Uh,
You grew up pretty square.
so thanks, babe.
Sorry,
Um,
I'm going in.
so I had kind of a family friend from a church.
Mm.
He was married and everything. My mom was single. He kind of came over and kind of like laid the pipe, so to speak. Don't take that the wrong way, gentlemen. But he was married. Him and his wife came over all the time, and he kind of got us out of bed on the weekends and kind of gave us his knowledge
Yeah.
that he had. And he had 3 boys, 1 daughter. They were all older than me. So he come over here and kind of teach us things. He lived out in the country, so we'd go and split wood. Um, he was kind of our like magnet to like hard work
Hmm.
as males. Because like growing up with a mom, just a mom, she would wake up on a Saturday and he would come with his wife or whatever, and he'd be like, "Get the boys up, get them up. Like we're gonna go split some wood," and then we'd get up and we'd be mad as fuck, and then we'd be out splitting wood.
He
Hard
was
as fuck.
teaching him how to be a man.
Yeah. And I got videos of that too. Like he'd be out there splitting wood. He's like, I'm 20 years older than you. Like he's 70 something right now.
Yeah.
But he was probably the only man that like showed me manly stuff. And I'm trying to show my 13-year-old. I got a 13-year-old son, but that's my wife's son, but he's living with me and that's my son, so we got snow.
Yeah.
So I get out there with him too, and we'd be shoveling. I'd be like, dude, we're sucking, right? Like, this sucks, but it has to get done, And so it's kind of, yeah.
Ambulance. What happens? You didn't shovel the snow, and now they can't get a stretcher of the house. You know what I'm saying? You got to take care of that. You got to take snow. You leave the snow. If it freezes, you're screwed.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's bad.
Exactly. Hey, can you shut the door? Please? Sorry. I'm so ruining it for you.
Yeah, dude, the burn on this has been flawless. So
Wow.
my overall feeling on
Freaking ass. Look at it.
fantastic.
Oh my goodness.
I'm loving this cigar. It's not, the pledge is still the pledge. That's their best cigar, but this is right there. So I give it a 4.6 out of 5. It's box worthy. I highly recommend it. It's delicious, and it's about a medium full, but it's not an ass kicking medium full. Like it's just there at medium full. You know what I'm saying though? So
Yeah.
it's very delicious. It's a very well balanced cigar. It's got complexity, nuttiness, caramel, coffee, black pepper. It's a nice stick. And there's some vague spices too. So I have nothing bad to say about it. And I'm not sure the price on it because this was given to me by Big Firm. Shout out again to Big Firm. So, but I think they're going for what, $13, $14. EP Carrillo, do you know how much? Do you know or no? Yeah, I'm asking you. What do you think I'm
Yeah,
talking?
me.
Yeah.
How much are they going for?
Yeah, do you know or no?
About the same price as the pledge.
Yeah,
I'm
so
thinking
12 to 14. Some cigars.
about 114 for a box of 10, I believe. 114. They popped up on a cigar page for a little bit, so I looked at them.
When I talk, online's always special because you can always, a lot of things can happen. When I say prices of a cigar, I always go by the lounge because most guys are going to buy one stick. You know what I'm saying?
I have no cigar lounges out here. There's not one.
Yeah. So whenever I talk about cigar prices, it's always based on what is it.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know,
absolutely. I get that. And that's legit.
that's going to be the first time you have it, probably buy one, because most
Right.
people buy a box. And, I know I'm recommending it, but most people try one cigar, see what it's about, And but if you're looking for a strong cigar, no, it's not an ass kicking cigar, but it's not a weak cigar. It's a gentle 3/4 strength cigar. So you can almost say a heavy medium plus or a gentle 3/4, depending how you look at it. Like 70% strength. But because
Right.
it's a dark profile, if it was anytime you have a dark profile flavor, and if it was the same strength as another cigar, it wasn't as dark, the darker cigar is going to feel stronger because most people get more intimidated by darker flavor notes.
Yeah.
And generally darker cigars have a longer finish. So strength is not finish. The strength of cigar is one thing. The finish is like the echo. So that if it has a longer echo, right, it might feel stronger than what it is because that's
Mm.
part of the experience. So sometimes cigars don't have an echo at all. It's almost like a silencer. Sometimes you're like, oh, I didn't even hear it. So,
Right.
That's all part of the cigar experience. So this is I would smoke this first thing in the morning, as a great morning cigar. This is fantastic.
Dude, I'll smoke from my arsenal, I'll smoke a Gasperto Intenso first thing in the morning. I really don't care.
No, there's
If
no
it
rules to it.
I'll fucking blow it up.
But dude, have I had strong cigars for breakfast? Yes. But you know what I'm saying? Generally, like almost like the wrapper of the cigar almost dictates what time. If the sun's out,
It
Connecticut.
does.
Sun's going down, maybe something a little darker. And if it's dark out, I want an obscuro. It's almost magical how like the wrapper of the cigar almost dictates the time. I'm not saying you have to go by it, but general recommendation.
Yeah, I'm smoking those party kits, dude. Those cortados.
Yeah,
I'm
of course.
smoking those party kits cortados, bro. Like I don't care what time in the morning. Like I get what you're saying. Like that's why I love the Connecticut's.
You could call it party.
More of a vanilla, caramel, hazelnut
If it
flavor. I like that, so
if
that's
it's a
why I smoke
Connecticut
them.
or I don't like cheap Connecticut's. Like it was really shitty.
No, that's why I got the Partagas.
Yeah.
Like
No, the
I
Partagas is a great cigar.
Connecticut's.
That's inexpensive. So the cigar itself is a great cigar. That happens to be inexpensive. That's two separate things. You could just call it the Partagas Connecticut because Partagas only makes one Connecticut. That's their first. Literally, that's in history, right? Partagas has been out as far as on the non-Cuban side for a long time. I think since the 70s or 80s. That's the first Connecticut shade wrapper they ever made, and they hit it right out of the park. That's pretty amazing.
I told my wife about that. I was like, "You see this box of cigars I got?" She was like, "What the fuck?" Like that's another box. I was like, "But look, it's Partagas, and it's a Connecticut. This is their first Connecticut they've ever made. They always make dark, strong cigars, but this is a Connecticut, and it's really good." And she was like, "Okay," and
and it wasn't even, bro. Even at the price you paid like $5.50 a stick. That's not bad at all. Like
it's so good. It's so good. Come here, Doofy. Come here. Come here.
what said, Oliva Connecticut's. Yeah, Oliva Connecticut's are great too. I enjoy that cigar as well.
Oh my.
What do you got? Oh, look at this.
Oh my God! Baby. Yeah.
Hey, what's this dog's name?
Doofy.
Doofy. How big is Doofy?
Oh.
Doofy's a big motherfucker. He's about 2 years old.
Doofy. You picked him up all wrong. Baby. Doofy. Look at Mama. Doofy. No?
Sorry, I just gotta show you.
Doofy.
That's my ass.
That's a big. Is that a pit bull?
Yeah, he's an American bully.
Oh, but he's a big baby.
Yeah, he looks like a very friendly.
He's not even my dog.
He cuddle.
It's my mother-in-law's dog, but
And he's such a cuddler. That's all he likes.
but
to
he
do.
lives with us, so
And he is cold. Oh, dude,
he cold as hell out here.
sweetheart.
Interesting.
He is.
Nice dog. I like that dog.
He loves Partagas Cortado as well.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. Yeah.
It's cold.
He's like hiding his nose in your jacket. That's so cute, you know.
Yeah. You want to say hi?
Doofy.
You want to say
Doofy.
Doofy?
Doofy do.
Doofy. Say hi.
Hi, Doofy. Hi.
Say hi.
He said
No?
no. He said I'm done.
It's so cold out here, dude. It's
Yeah,
like 12 degrees.
when it's that cold, that dog is like he's trying to remind. He's just trying to be so friendly. Like, remember, I'm your best friend. Don't kick me out. Please don't kick me outside. You know. Yeah, listen, dogs are not stupid, man. The reason why dogs are still around because dogs literally they made a deal with humans. We'll protect you. You feed us. You know what I'm saying? Though, think about it. Almost no other animal. Like we don't have bears hanging around. They're only left in the woods. We don't have deer hanging out unless they're pretty much in the woods. We don't have. You know what I'm saying? Though, mankind pretty much killed everything or kept it at bay. That was if it was dangerous to us, right? But dogs, they could have been dangerous. And once in a while they can be, but as a whole, dogs are like, listen, this guy gives us food. Let's not bite him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He's a good.
He's a good boy.
Oh.
He's my mother-in-law's dog, but he's been living here for a few months, so it's pretty much my dog.
Oh,
So
man. He's got a big head too. He's a beautiful dog.
it's massive. It's massive.
Yeah.
Trying to take care of him, but
Yeah, now he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah. Well, I'm so glad, man, you made it home, man. You got to be happy, man, to be back, right, bro? Are you happy? You just getting back in the groove. You've been home now, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
So I don't know.
What'd you get for Christmas? Besides being with your family, what'd you get?
Something to clean your balls with. Hell.
Which was that?
What'd you get? Would you get fresh soap?
What was that?
Yes, he did. He got fresh soap.
Yeah, what's it called though?
Fresh man.
No, it's not.
Something or other like that. Yes.
So my wife gave me some soap to clean my balls.
You got
and shampoo, whatever.
Twice a day, you gotta stay fresh.
Yeah, but me and my wife, we're kind of like, dude, like, don't get me anything.
Yeah.
Like, let me know what you want.
Yeah.
And I kind of didn't really get anything.
You got hot sauce.
From my buddy. Not from you.
No.
What did you give me?
Ugh.
Yeah. We didn't give each other
That's
shit.
a hard one.
Come here. Let me see your ring. Let me see your ring.
Yeah, bro. I got something nice for myself for Christmas. What are you doing?
Oh, you're killing the dog.
All right.
Killing him.
See his ring?
Yeah.
Oh,
you bought that this is for Christmas?
Hey, one Christmas ago.
That's a beautiful ring.
It is.
That has to be covered till 2030. I gotta get her shit.
Like
you bought the wrench insurance. The insurance, like we buy insurance, we call wrench insurance.
Oh, you didn't give me no for Christmas? I was like, you remember this?
Hey,
you see it?
I know.
Just put it in the box,
Yeah. Yeah, we're good though. Nah, it was mostly about kids, man.
Yeah.
It wasn't about us.
No, I got some nice stuff for the missus. I got a bottle of scotch for my mother. I got some nice new pajamas. I got a bunch of new shirts. I like casual shirts.
Right.
I like the long sleeve like flannel shirts because for concealed carry because I carry big stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I like to have a t-shirt and always a longer shirt on. I picked up a Colt Combat Commander stainless 45 on Christmas Eve in Boulder at the gun store. And dude, I went there to buy a revolver, and I said, "You have anything new on the other side?" He goes, "Oh yeah, go take a look, bro." He just put it out that day. Stainless Colt 45 Commander from 1995. It's called a Mark IV. Literally has your name. It's called the Mark IV. And like, dude, those are so collectible. That online, that cigar was going. That gun was going for 1,900. And I looked at him like, "What's wrong with it? Why is it that price?" He goes, "I love the guy. You know, it didn't have the box. I had a couple scratches, so he took my offer." And I'm like, "Dude, that guy was an idiot to sell you at that price." And the store was just trying to make $150 or whatever they gave him, right? So maybe they gave him 550, 600. He sold it for 750. He doesn't care, right? Dude,
Right.
sometimes in used sections out here, you find stuff that if the last guy got screwed, it's good for you. You know what I'm saying though? Like
Right.
I've never seen a used Colt 1911 anywhere because people buy them and give them to their son. They don't sell them, you know. And the older ones are worth so much more money because they're collectibles, you know. And as far as the fit and function was perfect. We just had a couple like holster wear. I mean, so I could buff it out, you know, because it's stainless steel. It's no big deal, you know. But bro, I'm so happy with it, man. Like, I'll show it to you next time. I'll send you a picture in the. I think I did send you a picture, right? Or no?
You did. I don't know if it's what you were talking about, but that thing looked clean, dude. Like not a scratch.
Yeah, dude. It's like you have to like almost look really close to find. What I say wear, people don't say like if you look at like the pistols in the service, those things have wear. Like how beat up are your pistols, man?
That's what I go off of. Like the M4 that I carry, like that thing is beat the hell up. And
It's
then
all silver. It's all aluminum. You know.
yeah, it's like tore up, it double feeds, it double fires. Like I've never seen that. And then you're so clean, bro.
Yeah.
So clean. I was like, where's the scratch? You can't even see that. I'm like, what the hell? You're like, I just got done cleaning. I'm like, why? You didn't even have to clean it. Like that thing was so clean.
When you talk about the service, handguns and rifles get issued so many times. They have so many rounds go through it, and they barely ever change the parts or upgrade the springs. They're never going to refinish them. You know what I'm talking about? So those things get beat. Like the Beretta M9s we had, like dude, those things were like silver. All the black finish was just torn off. You know what I'm saying?
The M4 I had been deployed since 2002.
So it's like,
That thing was beat up, dude.
yeah.
Like I was at the range trying to zero it, and that thing double fired, like pow pow. I'm like, what the fuck? Like this thing.
So it was on semi and it went on a double burst. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worn out. It's really worn out.
Dude, guys, like wow. Like the armory, the weapons we had, the M4s, the 249 machine guns, the 240 Bravos, the 7.62 machine guns
Yeah.
that are supposed to bring the rain, like the they don't even shoot. They've been deployed since 2002,
And see
they
that
have
separation from like when guys, let's say for example, like a lot of guys in the past would talk shit about the Beretta M9. It's a great pistol, but any pistol, if you abuse it, to put 100,000 rounds to it and never change the parts, and you carry it, you beat it up, it's outside in the elements, right? The heat, the cold. Any tool has a shelf life, and in the service, things get beat up beyond recognition. Guys don't understand that about the civilian world. Most guys put it in their pants or in their glove box, and maybe they shot a box of ammo through it. That's it. It's a different situation.
I was in Iraq, like my buddy had a machine gun without a safety switch. It was just out of it. And I was like, here we are, Americans, America's finest. Chilling in Iraq.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. So, what's your next plan for cigars in the future, as far as like New Year's Eve? Do you have a specific cigar, something special, or are you just gonna enjoy what you normally enjoy? What are you gonna do for New Year's Eve?
For New Year's Eve, probably gonna be AJ Fernandez.
This ash has got to go. The ash is about to fall, so I got to drop it. So, Greg,
Yes.
I gotta drop the ash. But I
Drop.
know everyone in the cigar world does this, right? Everyone does this, right? It's so easy to do, right? It's so easy.
It's so fucking crazy.
But it's gotta go because it has a crack right here, and I can see it starting to shift from here. I can literally hear the ash. It's like, let me go. Just pull the plug. Let me. So I know when to drop it before it drops on me. I've done it so many times. I know this is gonna fall. So I'm gonna turn it sideways over here, and it fell right off. So it's a gift, bro. Like when I watch other cigar channels, they're like, "Oh, I have to touch it up 10 times." I never have to relight my cigars. What are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing?
Uh-huh.
I'll smoke the same cigar and they're like, "I relit it 10 times." That sounds like that's your problem, not the cigar. You know? You know what it is? The companies that don't give those guys free cigars, they'll shit on them until they get free cigars. I've seen it happen. Cigar Obsession used to talk shit about Gurkha, and then he made a video and he said, "Oh, I want to thank Gurkha. They sent me like 100 cigars," and then magically the next review, "Oh, I'm getting notes of gold and magic," and because he got a bunch of free shit.
Yeah. Hey, did you dump it already?
Yeah, I dumped it. Yeah, it fell right off. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It was
I was
time.
gonna say, while you did that, let me say what's up to Chewy. Let me say what's up to Purple Goat, Geo, Notorious, bro. What's up, bro? Hold on, I'm going off my head. I don't even want to go off the comments. Chewy, Purple Goat, Notorious,
Yeah, Sako's here too.
Sako,
In fact, wait, hold on. Let's see what.
Timo. What's up, guys? Dude, I'm over here sucking, dude. I just got done plowing. My Christmas was beautiful. I had a great time, but we weren't able to go nowhere. We were plowed in. Like the snow really fucked us up. Matt B. Geo, what's up, dude?
Yeah.
Like Big Farm, what up, dog?
Yeah. He said second.
Every day. At the end of the day, I kind of just sit back with my wife. It's a little too late for me sometimes to like kick back and like watch the show, but I try to get in there.
Dude, the family's important, bro. The family's most important. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And
Yo,
like
man.
Christmas was awesome, and I just spent the whole day plowing snow. Like shit was crazy.
I picked up Big Romeo Green Dot today. He's normally like 190. They had him on clearance for Christmas for $105 plus veteran discount, bro. Like that was nuts. I picked that up, for my AR pistol, and because I'm not crazy about red dots, but that came with only a front sight post and a flat top, and I was like, am I gonna do just a rear sight? Am I gonna do a real scope? But for a 12-inch AR pistol, I was like, I don't need a scope. I'm not doing 3x9, with a 12-inch barrel. You know what I'm saying? Though, that's my go-to, for the house or something like that. So, but it actually has an H-bar 12-inch barrel. So when you're shooting under rapid fire, it doesn't have a lot of vibration because even though it's a 12-inch barrel, it has an H-bar, and it's a heavy barrel but short. It's like the best of both worlds for for close range. So I found that was a $1,200 AR pistol. I found it used for $450. There's so much used stuff that like these gun stores lowball people when they sell them because they don't know what they have. And I call that, how much does this thing normally cost? Like, yeah, it's $1,200. And that model they made only specifically for like private, like for policemen, but for their personal ones, like because it's out of Minnesota, but they make a lot of stuff for like the cops out there. He's like, yeah, we don't need that for regular production, that model. And I'm like, I got it for $450. He goes, you stole that thing. That's like, I said, well, I stole it legally. I bought it. But so I had fun with.
Yeah, what's that talking about?
And then I got with the missus today. That was fun. So that was always good. I had a good day. I went to the hot tub.
Who is this dude? Gil Sack. Who is this dude? This is fucking Mark, bro.
Yeah.
You're one and only.
Yeah, Sack is talking shit. Hold on. Sack is talking shit.
Who is this dude?
Hold on. Sack, you talking shit?
All day shoveling, had a good Christmas, had a couple beers, man. Like, what's up?
That's all right. I Sack went to timeout 300 seconds. That's it.
Who is this dude? Bro, what the fuck? family man. With a dog on my lap.
That's all right. Hey, nobody talks shit to Mark. If you talk shit to Mark, it's 300 seconds.
Life is rough, man. Life is rough. It's about 12 o'clock over here on my end, and my buddy got me a fucking 36 pack of beer, so I'm just kind of drinking them.
That was a good deal. That was a great deal.
Yeah,
Now,
I plowed his driveway, so
that worked out. That actually worked out.
once he got loose, I plowed his driveway. Once he got loose, he went and picked me up some beer. So
No,
I'm just drinking, whatever.
Big Firm was asking you for the Army, and because Big Firm was in the service too, so he was asking you if you were the Army.
Oh, sorry, hang on, let me see. Yeah, I'm Army, brother. Yeah.
Much respect, bro. He said Sack is in my over. Now, Interweb Surfer is back. Remember, I banned Interweb Surfer for the entire month. And Interweb Surfer came back yesterday. He apologized. And I said, if he apologized, I will let him back on Christmas Day. And so that worked out. Hey, where'd you go?
Right here, bro.
I want to say the finish on this cigar is fantastic. Loving the stick. Oh, shit, man. That's it. You got the dough. You got the dough, man. That's it. That's it. You got to stay fresh.
Bro.
Yeah. You got to stay fresh, bro. Much respect. I'm a man of my word.
In my Army,
Forgive, sir.
Bravo.
That's it, bro. You're the real deal, man. You're a hard motherfucker, man. I respect that. I respect your balls, bro. Don't worry about that. You don't got to go full gung ho. Oh shit! Somebody screenshot that. I'm gonna screenshot. That's some funny shit. His phone must have died. His phone died. His phone died. Hey, Mark, he went too hard. The community has spoken. Mark, the community has spoken. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Mark, I was glad to have you on, Mark. And the show's going to go on. We're going to get Sacco on next. Mark, you here? I thought we lost you.
Yeah. Big
What,
Farm,
what,
where's your nods?
what did your phone die?
No, I don't know. I just lost connection, so I turned
That's
off my Wi-Fi.
you were flexing. Those on the chat.
Dude, the second I put my helmet on, shit went wild.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I think the algorithm, anything with gun or body armor, yeah, I think that's serious. Oh, you're gonna flex. That will keep you warm.
my body arm, but this is the back end. Hang on.
Yeah. You got the sound. No, that's it. You got everything. You're strapped.
Take that name tape off, but
Yeah,
it's good.
oh yeah, that will keep you warm.
That's my shit.
Hey, what cars? Yeah. Gotta have the back.
They're empty though. I'm legal to carry them. So
Yeah. Well, yeah. They only give you the apple. studio at the radio.
Yeah.
That's different. Yeah.
What's Big Farm saying?
You need it. You said you couches for your stove.
Oh, my mic's covered. Sorry, guys. Hang on.
Now, to crypto. Next time you want to come, you're gonna have to through probably. See what time?
What's up?
Too late. Am I freezing up? And the mic is. Don't stress. Now I'm gonna do another, and I'm gonna not go on this. I want to see stars. Now, comments, still gonna.
All right, guys.
Yeah, we're getting it. I think when link and that throws up. But I'm gonna put. I want to see if Sako.
Do you, boo boo?
Listen. Can you hear me right now?
Yeah, but it's like choppy. I don't know why I did that all of a sudden.
You put on the camera, and then when you came back, I guess you're I'm out.
Yeah, I'm bringing too much heat, dude.
Yeah.
I'm bringing too much heat.
Yeah.
But,
I want to say. I'm glad you had. And I hope you have a happy. I want you to stay fresh.
Yeah.
So
I'll answer all Big Farm's questions later, bro.
Hey, bro.
I got the shits.
Yeah.
Big old sergeant right there.
That's it. Five.
All right, brother. Thank you for having me on. All right.
Bro,
take care. All right.
Always. God bless you. You look like you're really back home. I'm so back.
Yeah, man.
All right, bro.
I'm gonna be watching. Y'all better be nice.
Don't go, bro. Don't go no.
I'm gonna come on the next show fucking lit the fuck up.
I didn't say. Just don't go full. Don't go full con.
Well, we can't do that right now. All right.
God bless, man.
All right, man. God bless you, Rich. I'll be watching. All right. Take care. All right.
Next, we're gonna have Sako. I want to know if Sako's rolling cigars. Saint Sako, everyone. This cigar is getting a 4.6 out of 5. The EP Carrillo Pledge is box worthy. It's not as dark or strong as the regular Pledge. I'm sorry, the Allegiance. The Pledge is not as The Allegiance is not as strong as the Pledge, but the Allegiance is a magical cigar. It's very delicious. It's very creamy, very nutty, caramel, just enough black pepper spice. It's a delicious cigar, cedar as well, and it's a magical cigar. I highly recommend it. I'm not going to say it's better than the Pledge, but I think it just gives you another option. The Pledge and the Allegiance are fantastic. In fact, I would like to smoke the Allegiance and the Pledge. Pledge Allegiance, fantastic. Sako, are you rolling cigars? Can we get the big Sako in the house? Can we get big Sako in the house? Can we get big Sako in the house? Yeah, I didn't like the Encore. The Encore didn't do it for me. I agree with you there. Crypto Lord. Normally it's through people's phone numbers, so I don't know. Normally, let me see. Okay. What you need to do, Crypto Lord, you have to Facebook message me. You have to Facebook message me. First, you need to email me. Crypto Lord, email me. Crypto Lord, email me at piano1983@gmail. Email me. And then I'll let you know how to contact me on Facebook Messenger. And then once I have your Facebook Messenger saved, then I can have you. I can invite you. So, Crypto Lord, email me. Saint Sacco certified. Saint Sacco. Hey, you're smoking outside.
Yeah, my wife is watching the TV. It's loud in there. How you guys doing?
Fantastic. What do you? Oh, you're smoking the H. Upman. Fantastic. How was
It's
that?
it's a Churchill though. This one is like long.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, how's everybody doing?
I'm about to smoke this other cigar the big firm gave me. I'm not reviewing this. I've already had the cigar. It's the Oliva Viva. It's a different size, but it's a cool size. But what I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to smoke it backwards.
Yeah,
So
bro, I've seen those, and then the box looks kind of cool too. It's like they spread out.
it's like a rainbow.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm smoking backwards, Sacco.
Yeah, smoke it. Let's see how it goes.
I'm going backwards.
I haven't had that one yet.
No, it's if you like the V, you're gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? No,
Yeah,
it's just a different size. Um, but remember, I always say the size is the blend. You know. But I'm gonna smoke it backwards. But
let me see if I sit on this side maybe.
they put a
I
lot
think it will
of
be
on.
better. Oh, okay,
Ah,
there we go.
hold on. They put way too much glue on the cigar. Shit. Look at that. Right there. The glue is stuck to the wrapper. Shit.
Oh, so it's out. Oh, damn.
You know that this is the first time that ever happened to me.
I'm pairing it today with some Napoleon and tea.
Not,
My cigar,
oh, class act. What are you doing with Napoleon and tea?
Napoleon and tea.
You're you're a class act. You're a gift, Taco. You're you're a gift to the lounge.
Yeah, you guys are gift too. You give too, bro. You keep us busy. It's kind of dark behind me, but
I'm gonna
that's
smoke.
okay, I guess.
So a big firm didn't know about that because he never heard my theory. You take a cigar and smoke it backwards, it's going to be stronger because remember the stem size is going to go. Oh, and look at that because that wrapper it cracked the wrapper, so I'm going to have
Oh, yeah.
to crack the band had glue on the wrapper. How do you prevent that when you're making your cigars? How do you prevent glue from getting on the cigar?
I put a I don't well I'm not putting bands, so yeah, it's because of the band. You know, that's why you should smoke it until it gets to the band, and then the band gets warm. The glue gets warm, and it gets easy to pull it out.
No, but Sacco, this band was on the foot. This band.
Oh, why don't you try smoke it from the foot?
No, I am, but I had to remove it though. No, because it was down to here.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
I would be literally having a band in my
So
mouth.
how you gonna start the cigar?
This is the normal way to smoke it. I'm smoking it backwards.
Okay, let's see how that's gonna go.
It's going to be a lot stronger.
Yeah,
Here we go. Here we go. Soft, gentle heat, everyone. So, Sacco, how was your Christmas?
it was nice, boy. It was nice. I partied for 3 days.
3-day party. Holy shit.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah,
What were you drinking?
cognac with the cigar. But I mean, uh,
That sounds fantastic.
yeah, they don't just let you sit and smoke. I mean, some everybody like every time somebody comes and says, "Hey, let's come on, we gotta drink, we gotta eat, we gotta do this." We played white elephant game, whatever. But it's cool, man. So last time, yeah, we were at our friend's house. So,
You do that barbecue you had was magic.
a lot of barbecue. Yeah, it was magical. Oh, this is the
Uh-huh.
so Sank is
Yeah,
out.
I put Sack in timeout. Sack said, I
Mm.
like it in reverse, trying to say that I'm 451. So he's got
Oh, oh, I didn't see that.
a comment. It's like a child. I just had to spank him.
Yeah, yeah. Disciplinary action.
I didn't even acknowledge it. I did. You know, like when the priest says, "Don't acknowledge the demon." You know,
Yeah, with Sank, he takes it lightly. He'll be back.
well, no, yeah, but here's the thing.
He used to it.
He likes the negative attention.
Yeah, he likes the timeout.
Oh shit! I dropped the wall.
Oh,
Uh oh. Uh oh. Hold on. I'm really okay. I got to get my new stand. My missus bought me a new stand, but I didn't put it together yet. So I'm gonna have a new stand that's not, you know, all broken and taped up.
yeah. Is your wall smooth back there?
Hmm?
Is your wall smooth back there? You can get one of those windshield. You stick it on a car windshield
Oh yeah.
for
No,
the holder.
it's just with the stand is better because the angle. Because if I had to go to the wall, I had to sit this way, and then like when people walk by making eye contact, I don't like that. I don't want to see the people walking their dog. I don't like. You know what I'm saying? It just I like to turn my back on these people.
Big Firma was saying about 175. Is that non-Cuban? 175th A Chapman.
Yeah, that's the anniversary. I heard that one was really good. That was the more expensive one. Did you try that one?
Oh, I haven't tried it. I didn't even know it about it.
I got really good reviews.
Well, this one I bought it. Remember, Big D, I sent you one of these.
Oh, that's a great cigar.
Yeah, I bought this in 2018. So it's like 4 years, and I've been smoking like one here, one there, and yeah, they're getting better. But right now, it's not available.
Yeah, and what is the new price now?
They're not available for now.
Not not even
I
available.
don't know. I don't know, bro. Back then, I probably have the confirmation emails.
Hey, Jimmy's here. What's up, Jimmy? What, Sacco?
James, what's up, buddy?
For Saint Sacco, can you justify the new Cuban prices? Does it really bother you? Like the new prices? Is it really? Is it too crazy? Like, oh, how? You know what I'm saying though? Like
Well,
40.
but Lusta, I mean, I don't think Cuba raised the prices. It's just the taxes that I don't know. It's taxes or transportation or I don't know. But Cuba sure didn't raise the prices. They're still reasonable in Cuba, but here, yeah, it's too much.
Because
Yeah.
I the new Cohibas, it was 3,500 for 10 cigars, and you know, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Well, yeah, that's a lot. That's the 55th anniversary. Those are yeah, those are the limited editions. But Cohiba is not cheap. I mean, if Monte Cristo number two, you can is cheapest, about cheapest,
25.
and Hoyo de Monterrey, they're cheap, but Cohiba is never cheap. Yeah, nothing Cohiba is cheap.
Well, not in the Cuban side. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right now I got an email. The Siglo 6 is 875 for holidays. Box of 25, I think.
Now that's not terrible when you're thinking for
No,
Cuban,
it's not, dude. It's yeah. I mean,
but when you compare it to, let's say, the non-Cuban, 875, you could get two boxes of Padrones or two boxes of Davidoff. You know.
yeah. But if you compare that to opposites, then
Yeah,
each opus is 65, $70.
that's true too. Yeah, yeah. I guess when you put it that way. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they're having a good deal sometimes. Right now, they have this Bejica deal for 3 boxes. It's 3,100, but you get 56, 52, 54.
Now, that's a good deal for Sacco. For me, if
I mean, that's a good deal for Cubans, not even for me, dude. No, I mean, you know,
I would be sitting there and I'd be like 3,100. I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
yeah. I mean, for Cuban is for today's date is not bad, but I used to buy those for like 650, 700, 800, and then it just went up and up.
I would have to max out my credit card. I'd be like, hey,
Oh, dude. Yeah. No, I can't. It's hard to justify because you don't get like the same. The Cuban cigars you need to age them, man. They're
so now you drop 3-4 grand on cigars, and then how long would you let them sit for a year or two?
well, I can't just smoke one cigar every day, so I just sometimes I even forget that I have that cigar
No,
until
I'm
I
talking about,
dig through the.
I'm talking about the specific cigar. If you bought a box of Cubans, how long do you let them sit?
Oh well, they've been sitting. I bought most of them like in 2018, and
No, a new box right now. How
yeah,
how long would you say it needs? You know.
I don't know. Maybe there's different size, different ring gauge, different time frame.
Yeah, yeah,
Because I mean, mountains are good from the beginning, but like a lot of the Cohibas, they because of the construction issues, also you need to let it sit until the tobacco marries each other. Everything gets in the same page. So when you
yeah,
burn it, it actually burns.
yeah. That too. Yeah,
But
yeah. For tobacco, it's gonna have not gonna burn as well, right? It needs time, right? So
right, yeah, it needs time. Yeah, it needs time to
hey,
because the only ones they age it before they ship it out is the limited editions. But even those they do like 1 year, 2 year max.
yeah. Um, the H Upmans were great. I know what I had the Años. What is that? What is that called? With
Anejados,
any
Particars,
good. Those were good.
those are good. Those are expensive, man. For their size, they're expensive cigars.
Yeah.
But it's not only Particars. You have Monte Cristo. Every brand has Anejados.
I had them all. I've had the Partagas. I think you sent me the Partagas.
Yeah, yeah,
I've had the Romeo and I think the Monty and the H Upman Anihados. Those were really.
yeah,
I
yeah.
actually.
Those are the on a higher spectrum there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Partagas, most of them they had a bad draw. Like they're clogged. The one I sent you, I think it was almost the same.
I can't remember. I know the Monte Cristo.
That Romeo Juliet, I think it was the.
And that
Oh man,
dude, I tried so my jaw hurt. It was
total waste of money, bro. Total
yeah,
waste of money.
yeah.
And it's not even a cheap cigar.
That's the biggest flex of all time. When you
Yeah,
buy expensive cigars and you're like they don't even work.
dude.
Flex.
Yeah.
That's a super flex.
Especially you like give it to someone that hasn't have a but like Cuban didn't smoke Cuban cigars, and then all of a sudden you give them that, and then holy shit! So how is that cigar going? Is it strong?
Um, it's a little stronger than and a little darker than when I had it before the other way. But remember, this is a fatter gauge.
But
You know,
that's the same blend as the Melano, regular Melano.
no, V, not Melania, just the regular.
Melano V.
No, just V. The
Oh,
V, you have V and Melania. Melania's
okay.
the Melanio has more age, and I'm not sure if it's the same blend, but the regular V is the cheapest. Like it might cost maybe like 30-40% less. If you went to a store, you can get V's out here for $8-9. The Melanio will be 11-12. So, but it's definitely stronger smoking this way. Um, but I never considered the V to be a super strong cigar. It had some power, but it was never an ass kicker. But
Yeah.
it's a fat gauge. I say it's maybe at least 54, 56. Over here.
Yeah, I
So,
think that's the right way. It looks like it's the right way to smoke that cigar. I mean,
well, I'd rather have the smaller.
exactly, exactly. You made it like a torpedo.
I'm not smoking. This is the 135th anniversary. I'm not smoking the 135. I'm smoking the 531 because I'm smoking. Oh, man, my thing keeps on pulling back. That is so annoying. I had to take the cord off, and hopefully that'll be better. So, what's your plan for the week? Is it a short week because the holiday?
Well, today we were closed, and then no, we're open. Yeah, we're open till Friday. I guess. Yeah, Friday. When is 31st?
Saturday night.
Saturday night. Okay, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
And then 31st, I have another party. So first is my birthday.
Well, I want to say a happy early birthday to Sacco. How old are you?
Thank you, thank you, Big D.
You gonna be 37,
27.
26?
Man, I'm sitting here outside and thinking about Mark, that poor guy there, fucking all that snow there, dude. I was not a snowman. I was not a snow. Take
Upstate,
care, James. Cheers, buddy.
upstate New York, it's a damp cold. So when
Yeah, yeah. All that snow, dude.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's it, man. What are you
oh
gonna
man.
say?
Notorious, thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah. So and then yeah, on the 6th, I want to go to Vegas.
Oh, you going to Vegas?
Yeah, I wanna. Yeah, 6, 7. Yeah,
What,
uh,
what, what games do you like to play?
different games, bro. I like more to shop than play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if I don't feel lucky, I don't just keep putting money in there. I have to have a feeling, I have when I get a little buzz, and then after a show or a restaurant, maybe I don't know. I do roulette, blackjack machines.
Yeah.
Never learned the crops though, but
No, I never played craps. I played blackjack and Texas Hold'em and the
yeah, yeah. I mean, bonus games are a little better. You'd have more chances to win money, but just straight blackjack is just waste of time. You just sit, and comes goes.
yeah.
I don't have that much time, man.
It's a trap. Gambling,
Yeah.
like if you're going to gamble, you have fun, but unless you're a professional or like guys that play Texas Hold'em, if you're a professional, that's different. But like most people are not professional, card sharks.
Well, look, the best thing even in gambling is patience. Like when you think you're gonna go there and play fast and win fast, it's not gonna happen. So if you have patience next to a machine, you just have fun. You have more chances to hit something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're in a hurry, it's
Did you
not working.
get on a slot machine or no?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah. I like Cleopatra.
Yeah. What's the most you ever? Don't mind saying.
Huh?
What's the biggest slot machine you ever hit?
Oh, 23 G's.
23,000. That's a flex.
Yeah, yeah. But I was playing in the big room. Like every hand I was playing was $100, man.
Damn.
So and there is this guy next to me sitting. He's playing three machines, bro. This one time, okay. And I got lucky too. He was playing three machines, so he has three machines, and he's like putting like three to $5,000 each in there. So these two machines, they're just bringing him W2s. Okay, because you hit more than 1,200, they bring you W2. So this machine, like he is this machine that where he's hitting like $500 a hand. Like 400 $400 a hand, and like the 1,200 is nothing. Every hand he hits, and then the machine stops, and then they can't bring him money, and then I don't know how much he won, or he lost on the end, but it was a lot of commotion, dude.
Wow. That's serious. Now 23 G's, where they cut you a check? How does that work?
You can take cash, but yeah, check. Yeah, if it's over 10, I take a check. Yeah, they cut you a check if you don't want to walk around with all that cash.
Yeah, because you have a lot of people watching, and
Yeah, hell yeah.
you never know.
I mean, you'll be safe in casino, but afterwards, who knows?
Exactly.
Or if it is cash, then you're gonna play it back. Then put it back, and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Hey, 23 G's, that's a nice night. That's a nice.
Yeah, that was well. That was, and it was one of those round things that turns and stops on a prize.
Yeah.
So it kind of like stopped on there was like 750 or another number, and it was gonna stop, and then I said, move, click. It, was, it stopped on that one. So yeah, that's the biggest one. But I got buddies here. They play big, man. They win like 50, 60 G's
Oh, yeah.
jackpot.
Yeah, I knew a guy back in New York, and this guy was, kind of connected, and he would play so much. Like you have the comps card, right?
Yeah,
That they literally he would get a private jet, and they fly him in, and he just
yeah.
you know what I'm saying though. Like this guy was playing big and winning big. You know what I'm saying? No, but like,
If you look, if you order all that by yourself and pay for it, it'd probably be cheaper than whatever you're gambling there. And then you think, oh, you're getting free service. You
oh
know?
oh yeah, dude. If you're getting a free jet, lobster, champagne,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
spend you spend.
That's 50, 60,000 at least.
Dude, this kind of guy, he would go even just let's say every day in Long Island. He'd go into like his deli, and he would spend at least like 500 a day on scratch offs. He'd be like, "All right, give me every ticket right now," and
Yeah,
he would win. He would win 10 grand so much he would give it to people to cash, and he'd give them 10% because he didn't want to put on his his
W2, yeah.
put you in a higher tax bracket. if you keep on winning. You know what I'm saying, though?
Right? Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you're playing $500 scratch-offs a day, you're gonna hit, but you got to invest a lot.
But you can hit fast enough, dude. It's not. There is no way you're gonna win. On YouTube, there is this one guy. He buys $1 million worth of structures.
I saw that.
200,000 or 300,000 on the end.
Yeah. Yeah,
One day, bro, I bought like $23,000 worth of scratchers. I got 3,000
really,
out of 23,000. Yeah,
that's rough.
yeah, yeah. I mean, but who knows, man?
That's
Ouch, the 30th.
that's a flex right there too. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
When you say I lost 20 grand out of 23, and Sacco goes, yeah, that's flex. That's flex. Yeah, I'd probably be finding a bridge. Big D would find out he could fly.
Oh man, no.
No, but this is what I always tell people: if you can't afford to lose it, don't play.
No,
You know what I'm
no,
saying? Like,
no.
because gambling, you got to look at it as entertainment. You have fun. If you win, you lose, break even. But there's no guarantee. The only guarantee is that you're gonna lose.
Yeah, you're gonna lose, bro. You're gonna lose.
That's
The only every time I go to Vegas, I'm just say I'm going to pay for the electricity. I'm going to pay the bills, so they keep running.
yeah.
No, bro. I have a budget. I have a budget, and if I don't feel lucky, I don't even gamble. We go to the show, shopping. I love to walk on a strip. I just get out and walk
Do you
with a cigar.
down there or no?
Huh?
Do you buy cigars in Vegas?
Uh, I take it with me, but sometimes I might don't want to go upstairs. I just buy some Davidoffs at the casino, whatever they have. Usually they're Davidoffs at the casino.
Okay, they don't have opus or no?
Some places they have opus. Yeah, but
Is it
um,
a Fuente lounge in Vegas or no?
I don't know, bro. If it's Fuente Lounge, look, I'm usually staying at the Cosmo, and there is this little. It's not even like a lounge. It's just a stand. They just sell cigars.
That's
I
cool.
Yeah, if I'm running out, I just buy some Davidos. That's it. But usually I take mine. See the Cosmo has a okay. You can, yeah, you can, Gail. Yeah, Zach, you can. The casino that I like is Cosmo because it has balconies. But right now they're notorious. You know what? I saw a YouTube video. That's the Fuente Lounge. I don't know. It was the Fuente Lounge or whatever. This guy was sitting there and rolling cigars. I don't know what the lounge called, but I saw that on YouTube also. So the Cosmo has balconies, and then you can see the show, the Bellagio. The light show, and then I just order room service and then eat, and then get a drink and I light a cigar in a towel or
Right.
shower bathrobe after a shower.
You're living it up. You're doing the like Scarface.
Yeah.
Guys.
Well, now there's the new casinos. They won't let you smoke at all in the casino.
My friend back in New York, he had a guy out of Vegas. He would fly in, and the guy would have the tobacco, and he would pick out a blend, and you had to order at least 500. So he ordered 1,000 cigars of his own blend. But the guy is from Cuba, but the guy says it's Cuban tobacco. But could that be? It can't be, right?
Uh,
Well,
well, I don't know if somebody like they still bring Cuban cigars.
yeah. So I mean, you there's got to be like just individual rollers that have access.
Table. It's
I
possible.
mean, so he spent,
It's
spent a lot of
possible.
money. Like he spent,
It's
but it was his
possible.
he made his own
Yeah.
personal cigar.
If the guy is Cuban and have connections, in Cuba, or it is possible. I'm pretty sure.
Right, because the farm
It's easier to bring the tobacco if you want to, like, if you know a farmer, you go buy it from a farmer.
was
Easier to bring the tobacco than the cigar.
his family was one of the farmers. Like let's say his family had one of the farms, but like once again, if you're gonna special order 1,000 cigars from a guy in a Vegas hotel, like and then he ships them to him like in a month later, it's gonna cost a lot of money. Like it's gonna cost a lot of money, you know.
Yeah, PG says, PG they bring it, man. They bring it, and they say, oh, there is no cigar or no nothing comes out of the factories, but apparently it does. They bring it. People bring it. Yeah,
Well, yeah,
it's possible if.
the farmers are allowed to keep 10% of the tobacco for themselves. So
That's
it's
it.
more money if they get that tobacco to America and then they roll it for people that got the money. I can see that happening. But
Yeah, because look, the farmers' tobacco it doesn't become like labeled cigars.
right,
So the farmers' tobacco, if there are no tourists, nobody buys them, or they're gonna sell it to their neighbor, like, and it's gonna be like dirt cheap. They're not even gonna make the profit.
what do they call those farm rolls? Or
They are farm rolls. So basically, in a farms they roll it and they bunch it in a leaf again. The uh, palm leaf, and
right,
those you can bring as a souvenir. If it doesn't have a label on it, they don't consider that as a cigar to sell or whatever.
right, right.
So
But
if there is, you can bring those as a souvenir as many you want.
but if you went to Cuba right now, is there limits how many boxes you could bring back? It's up to 200 cigars, right?
100 cigars, I heard.
Oh, okay. I heard two, but yeah, whatever it is, it's not. You can't bring back thousands. You
Well,
can't.
okay, different countries have different like laws. Like for example, I brought a box of like brand new box of cigars from Turks and Caicos, Cuban cigars, from duty free in the airport. Okay, and they let me to bring in with the box. But at the about Cabo San Lucas at the airport, they said, "Oh, if you want to take it, we have to open the box, take it out of the box, and give it to you like that to take it to US." So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I never had problem, but I never brought anything more than like 3 boxes or whatever.
Yeah. Now, people that live in Canada could bring more back, right? Because Canada is different, right?
From Canada to US.
No, no. People that live in Canada, Canada sells Cuban cigars legally at the stores, so it's different.
Yeah.
I think they go down there and buy it there.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, yeah. If you're in a car, I mean, you can bring as many you want. I mean, if you're not going through TSA.
He said that it was cheaper for him to fly to Cuba and once a year and buy, let's say, 10, 12 boxes of cigars than to buy them at the Cuban store in Canada, because Canada has 300% tax.
Yeah, Canada is crazy, man. So this one guy, when I was on a cruise ship, he was from Canada, so he brought boxes of cigars. So and then he smoked whatever he smoked, and then there was some left over.
Yeah, yeah.
So on the last day, he said, "Oh, dude, what am I gonna do with this shit? If I take it back, they're gonna tax me again."
Oh, they tax him when they comes back.
So even if you take your own cigars out of the country and then bring it back, some whatever left you haven't smoked, they tax you on that too.
Oh my God. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, bro. I mean, it's crazy, crazy shit.
that's terrible.
Terrible. Yeah, London is like very expensive. I heard Holland was good. Like, you can get decent prices on Cubans.
Yeah. I heard the worst. Yeah, London's terrible, but I heard Australia is even worse. There's pictures
Yeah,
shipping to Australia and the taxes. Like Australia right now has 300% tax, but once again, you got shipping. Like imagine shipping, cigars from Switzerland to Australia. Holy shit!
it's a lot of logistics. And cigars are perishable stuff. You just can stick it in a container and send it through on a ship like months at a time. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, bro. But so this one guy I know he was bringing cigars and he was asking $20 for Baker 56.
Are those good?
20 bucks.
Oh,
It was
oh,
legit, man.
I thought you said Vega. You said Behike.
Baker
Oh,
56. But this is a few years ago. Now he's selling them for $35 each. But
that's
they're legal, man. I mean, every time he shows up, he just gives it to me. He's one of my Jamaican. I mean, these Jamaican friends that I have, the DJs and stuff. So this guy, the one of them is Cuban, and but he always like every time we see him, he just gives everybody cigars, and he says, I sell it for $35. Dude, everything looks legit, man. The label is legit. The construction is legit. Even the ash, the color, the ash is legit.
and
Like you get in a Cuban cigar, the ash. I mean, and the taste is legit. Everything is legit. But I don't know how the fuck they do it.
there always is a backdoor way. It has to be. Back in New York, I'm going back 10 years ago when Cubans everything was cheaper 10 years ago. Um, there was a guy in New York that had a big company for like snow blowers, chainsaws, anything to do with like landscaping, But like, yeah, it was a big. So he did maintenance on anything. You could come in with your ride-on lawnmower, and then one day he'll revamp it. So this guy was a professional shop. He was doing millions of business a year, but he was a Cuban cigar nut, and he had this connection from this truck driver. And, dude, he would get, let's say, Monte Cristo number twos, and he would
I'm here, bro.
sell them for $16 a stick, and everything was legit. I would check the box and everything, and they were legit. But 10 years ago, so I mean, how this driver was getting them in on that volume, I don't know. But he would have Behiques, he would have Partagas, Monte Cristo, H. Upman, Bolivar. The Bolivar with the red band, I love that one. Did you ever have that? You ever have the Bolivar with the red band? The red band, it says Bolivar, and there's an extra red band. And
Is that the what you call it?
it has a red band with the leaf on it, a gold leaf. What
Gold,
is, I forget what it's called.
gold leaf is the Casa del Habano.
Yes,
I haven't smoked that one.
dude, those Bolivars were nice.
No, I haven't smoked that one. Let me show you what I have though.
Yeah, exactly, Notorious. Sacco's flexing on us. Sacco had a $20,000 flex, right? Notorious. He said, "Yeah, I lost 20 grand." I was like, "Oh, ouch." He's like, "Flex, flex." That's soft, gentle heat right there.
Here, I don't know if I think I sent you one of these here.
Yeah, those were great. Yep.
Yeah, this is 2018,
Yeah.
and usually with the red band, if they have red band, those are the original. This is Caribbean.
Oh, it wasn't that red band. It was a
Yeah,
stock.
the leaf is Casa del Habano,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
and
never.
this is the Partagas Maduro,
Yeah,
number one.
yeah. That was a good cigar too.
Yeah, yeah, that's delicious. That's like chocolate.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of chocolate on that cigar. And that
Don't
one.
get the guns.
Okay, that's it. Are you smoking one of those?
They're good. Right now, yeah, I can light one up.
Yeah, 'cause I still got about
Should I smoke this? Which one should I smoke?
I'm going Bolivar. I'm going Bolivar tonight. Yeah, because no way the Bolivar's get. You
Boulevard?
have La Gloria Cuban. I go with Bolivar though. I go with Bolivar.
Let's go with Boulevard.
I think
Let me get my
brand.
cutter.
I think Bolivar might be my favorite Cuban brand. I've had so many Bolivars. Bolivar and Trinidad. I love Trinidad too.
Trinidad is good too. I'm gonna go with Trinidad.
Oh, yeah. He's flexing. He's like, La Gloria, Bolivar, the Trinidad. Flex. There you go, Big Firm. I told you, Big Firm. You could smoke the cigar backwards. You could smoke the cigar backwards. You definitely can. Know what I got to do next, Big Firm? I got to smoke an Opus X backwards. I got to do it. It's okay. I'm going to do that, Sacco. I'm going to
This
smoke
is smaller here.
the nice. Yeah. It's fantastic. Sacco, I want to smoke an Opus X backwards.
Backwards. Oh yeah, you can try. I mean, anything. If it doesn't unravel, so that one is holding up. Good construction.
Oh, yeah. But
Yeah.
the problem was when I took the foot off, the foot cap had too much glue, and that wasn't the cigar fault. Somebody put too much, glue off from the factory.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it always come out.
But yep, this is the 531 Oliva, and you know what it is, Sacco? It just gives you a different way to enjoy the same cigar. You know what I'm saying, though?
Mm-hmm. Well, this is good.
I think you
It's
need
a draw.
to smoke a Behique backwards, a backwards Behique. You got that right. Yep. You don't want it too moist.
I don't know. But I haven't tried one, but if the construction holds, I'm assuming, there shouldn't be any problem.
Big Firm said he smoked the CAO Firewalker backwards. today. He said it by accident. How'd you smoke it by accident?
Which one?
The Firewalker CAO, the one I really love.
Oh, okay.
That one they aged the tobacco sacco in the ground in front of a volcano. Like they buried the tobacco in the dirt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like
So that CAO mortar coil is good?
Mortal Coil was the first one. The second one was Firewalker. I like the Firewalker better. But
Mm-hmm.
but I think the Mortal Coil when I had it, it was brand new, and maybe I didn't give. Maybe it just sometimes when a cigar first comes out, like the first day, it might just be a week or two to relax, because it just came from shipping. You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah, the bend is so loose on this one. It wants to come off. I love Trinidad's. It's one of my favorite. And then the Cohiba pyramids are good.
Dude,
And well, that cigar right now is like 47 or $50, right? And that cigar is way better than 20th Opus, in my opinion.
really? Wow, that's interesting.
That cigar is tasty.
Sack said he put the lit end in his mouth. You could burn your tongue. Holy!
Holy, don't do it.
Oh my God! No, he did. He said he did it by. He did. Oh my!
Don't do it, Zach.
Oh my God, dude. I wouldn't be able to smoke a cigar for a month because your tongue would be burned.
Did it happen like you did that intentionally?
No, an accident.
Oh,
Obviously, he wasn't growing the ash. That's the good thing. When you grow the ash, you know what side to start.
you know which side to start with, right?
Yeah. So today was a good day, Sacco. And I bought that green dot, the Sig Romeo optic. Dude, it was normally 190. I got it for $100, man. That's a great deal. It was on sale for Christmas. And
Yeah, that's a great deal. But still, which model is it?
it's a Sig Romeo red dot for a carbine.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was great. And I bought some ammo and I bought some mags for that 1911. I bought the what do you call it? Wilson Combat. Wilson Combat makes the best mags for 1911. Those
Okay,
are
yeah,
my
yeah.
favorite.
Okay.
Those are going to cost like $40, but they have the best springs. They never wear out. And did you know Wilson Combat mags have a lifetime guarantee for anyone? Meaning, if I had it for 20 years and I sold you the gun legally, and then you had the mag for 10 years, and you say this mag is wearing out, you can, and they'll mail you a new magazine.
Well, that's nice.
So yeah, so Wilson Combat makes the best mags for 19, and they're expensive, but to me, your life's expensive. If I'm going to carry my 1911, I don't want cheap magazines. I don't want cheap because the 45s
Yeah,
are now, and with 45, you don't want shitty magazines. You know what I'm saying? Though it's
yeah,
you know what I'm saying though. It's
yeah. You don't want shitty magazines.
no, no,
I don't like shitty magazines.
no.
It
Because
takes the fun out of it. Dude, my phone says 10% charge.
you got to get a. Do you have a charger?
Yeah, let me get them.
Oh yeah, don't stick the lid in your mouth. Oh man, that's terrible. I don't think I've ever stick the lid in my mouth, but I have smoked it to the nub and like burned my lip. But I never put the lid in my mouth. Oh no, no. Oh, Chip McCormick's are fantastic as well. Chip McCormick's make good mags.
Yeah, bro. I've been smoking Cubans these few days.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I've been smoking Cubans these few days.
Oh, nice, nice.
Let me stick this here.
Yeah, I got to go back to work tomorrow, but I got to relax today. I went in the hot tub with the missus, and then she made a gnocchi with the red sauce with mushrooms. Do you like gnocchi pasta?
What is that?
Gnocchi,
Gnocchi?
uh, gnocchi. It's a potato pasta. Do you ever have gnocchi?
Oh yeah, no, I don't know what that is.
No, it's really good. It's really good. So we had, and then we fresh, and then we fooled around. That was a good time. So You got to do it. You,
Nice. Yeah, you gotta do it, man.
you,
You gotta do it while you can.
you got
The years go by, and then, yeah,
with
it
the
might
missus.
not work.
I do it at least 2 or 3 times a week. I got to do it. And I know what I tell her. I said, if you say no, I'll find someone that says yes. I tell her that, and she gets mad. But I say, don't tell me. I said you can say no, right? You have your rights. But if you turn me down, I gotta go out. I gotta go.
Yeah, we call it Uzbek pilaf.
What's that?
Uzbek pilaf,
What's that?
Uzbek. You know Uzbekistan?
Yeah.
They make a good pilaf, bro. With meat, carrots, and rice, and it's like real good stuff.
No, I never tried that. Big interweb said that was the alpha move. Yeah. No, I tell my missus. I said, if you're going to be the only kitchen, you got to feed me. If you don't want me to eat at another restaurant, you gotta feed me, man. And so
Yeah.
because I'm loyal to her, but you gotta. If you say no, it's different if she's really tired. But if she's getting a lot of no's, no, I can't do that. Or else, why are we living together? If you could, I might as well go live with my sister. If you're gonna, say like what am I doing
Hey,
here?
or you can get married.
Yeah, that's why I get married. That's why they get married. I'm engaged, but maybe I have to put that in the prenup. So that's it. If I told this too before, I said if you don't give me, I got the pass. I'm going out. I got the pass.
Uh-huh.
Right? No ass, you get the pass. That's it. I can't stress it enough.
This one guy getting married, and then the wife wants sex like 3 4 times a day, right?
Hmm?
Then he goes down to doctor and says, "Hey, doctor, my wife like wants sex like 5 times a day. Like how can I take care of this situation?" He said, "Are you married?" He goes, "Yeah, we just got married." Oh, I says, "Give it a year, it'll go away."
Give it a year. Yeah,
Mhm.
when I was younger, this older guy told me a story, right? Because I was going, oh yeah, at the time I was getting married. Oh yeah, I have a lot of sex. And then what he told me, he says, I want you to do me a favor. He says, before you marry a girl, every time she gives you a blowjob, I want you to put a jelly bean in the jar. He said, every time you get a blowjob, put a jelly bean in the jar. And then he says, after you get married, you're gonna have a lot of jelly. Because he says after you get married, every time she gives you a blowjob, take one back. He goes, the,
Okay, that's it. The
you know,
jelly beans got old.
yeah, I don't know. I see, I couldn't do that. I'd rather because when I was single, I had a lot of fun. But if I'm with someone, I have to have that attraction. I'm still a young guy. I'm 39. I gotta be putting in the work.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I got.
yeah. If it works, bro. Dude, with me, like, yeah, it takes a long time
Yeah.
for me to finish what I start. The, the,
it's,
the, the lady will be like, "Oh, damn, I'm tired. Can you finish it already?"
it's a, it's a. You're taking Churchill time, and she wants to do a Corona.
Yeah, yeah,
Cigarillo.
yeah. Exactly, cigarillo.
You said I want to do Salamone.
Yeah, dude. Give me Salomon time.
Salamone, or 8x80.
Yeah, but all good.
Yeah, it's yeah. Well, I don't. It is what it is. I can't complain. Can't complain.
Man,
But
I wanted to go to the range today, but I got lazy.
how far is your range?
About an hour.
That's not bad. Is it up north or?
Yeah, up north. Yeah, but dude, my rifles are too heavy. To for me to get ready, I gotta get ready the night before,
Yeah,
and then be there early in the morning.
yeah.
And those rifles are like with the case and stuff, like it's 50 pound each.
It's a lot of setup. It's a whole
It's
day.
a lot of stuff. Yeah, I take a lot of stuff, dude. Yeah, I take a lot of stuff.
And then what? You have a whole nother day of cleaning, right? The cleaning is a whole.
Yeah, exactly. I usually clean it as soon as I come back, but sometimes
He's
if
tired.
I don't, then it's just gonna bug me all or like until I clean them.
You know when I have the best sleep? When I go to the range. If I go to the range that night, I sleep right because when you're shooting, it requires so much focus and your adrenaline. And then when you
Uh-huh.
I go, I get so tired after the range. You know.
Well, yeah, that's you go to the indoors range, right?
Yeah, and when I go, man, I'm dumping rapid fire.
So when I go, I take at least like four pistols, three rifles, and with the ammo and everything,
There it goes.
and I take a spotting scope, and I'm in whole shebang.
My ass just dropped with the damages. You see the damage right here? I'm all cracked.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
when you crack a cigar, fuck it, the ash hit the crack. It just that's it.
So Big D, have you smoked one of those before?
Yeah, yeah, it's a good cigar, but it's
So you smoked it right way, not like this.
yeah. I spoke to the regular way, but
How is it different?
it's the same. No, this way it started off stronger. But what happens is when you reverse this, it changes the flavor because you start off stronger, and actually, in my opinion, you lose because now you started stronger, and now you're smoking to the weaker part. You know what I'm saying? Though?
Man, even this cigar got delicious. I have this since 2018 too. It tastes
28,
like prunes.
and that thing is smoking. So that's the thing. Like there are Cuban cigars that you get a good burn, but you just
Yeah, yeah.
you know.
Well, you saw how loose was the label on this one.
I never had a bad Trinidad. How about you?
No, these are the Trinidad's are good. The longer one, I had few of them. Like it's like a Toro size. They're a little heavier, a little tight draw. But the short ones, they're always good. They have the short ones have a good draw.
Well, I think with a longer cigar, you have more chance to screw up, right?
Hmm. Well, yeah, and then plus this is a big ring gauge. It's
Right.
probably 56.
So you get a lot of air.
Yeah.
Now, for example, let's just say if one cigar was a 5-inch cigar and the other cigar is a 10-inch cigar, same gauge. With the 5-inch cigar, are they making two cigars with the same amount of tobacco, or when you make either cigar, you have to cut it and you lose? The point is, when you're making a shorter cigar, do you waste more tobacco, or do you waste more tobacco when you make a longer cigar? How does
They
that work?
don't waste no tobacco, bro. They don't waste no tobacco, believe me.
Really?
Okay, for shorter cigar, you lose smaller leaves. For a bigger cigar, you lose like longer leaves.
I thought all the leaves are the same size if it's Lahore.
No, no, no. Every plant, every variety is different size leaves.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, but then again, you cut the leaves in half. Doesn't matter. Even if you do in tobacco, when you roll it together, you cut the half and put it inside.
Oh,
So
they're not wasting it.
yeah, they're not wasting it. So I mean, um, and then the regular tobacco they use it for short fillers.
So with the longer cigar, they're just not cutting because you know what I'm saying though.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, you can make a shorter cigar with a longer leaf. It doesn't matter really. It's just how much you cut and put it back.
But we're talking about the filler. We're talking about obviously.
Yeah, but for wrappers, obviously you use small leaf wrappers for small cigars, and then the larger wrappers for larger cigars.
I didn't know that. I thought all wrapper leaves. Now generally wrapper leaves are higher priming or no?
Yeah, they have. I mean, no. Well, if it's sun grown, then for sun grown you can use the Ligero because it's too thick. You know what I mean? Maybe the Viso or Seiko primings you can use it. That's sun grown.
Yeah.
But nowadays people use, like Rocky Patel uses a lot of sun grown Ligero rubber leaves. Man,
Now what about from Maduro? Are you using higher priming or no?
it's the aging process.
Yeah. No, for
Mm,
you, but you're making a Maduro cigar. Is that Lajero or no for the wrapper or no?
well, yeah, I mean, you want to use Ligero so you can age it longer, and the longer you age it, or fermentation, I should say, not aging, the longer you ferment it, the darker the leaf gets,
Right.
basically. So that's how they get the Maduro. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
process to
It,
get.
it has to sit longer in the center of the pile because the
Yeah,
heat darkens. Yeah, but that's why that thicker leaf they do that. It's very hard to get a thin Maduro because they can't take the heat, right? Like
it's look because the Maduros. See, like for example, like what Padron uses is like all thick leaves. So what they do is they completely wet the rubber before they rub it.
Right.
So they stick it on a like once you wet it and then you press it down, it will stick on. They use metal square cutters like that, like aluminum that thick in the factory.
Right.
It's all metal, so the rubber sticks to the metal. But
Interesting.
in my case, I don't want to wet it that much. I stretch it with my hands.
Yeah.
But yeah, Padron uses like thick, or even the Cohiba Black, they use like thick rubber.
Yeah. Now, I have
On
a
the,
question. Check this out. You know you have Connecticut shade wrapper, right? But
hmm
you're purposely using cheesecloth shade so that it doesn't get all the sun, so it gets lighter. My point is this: what if then you took that wrapper and kind of put it through a Maduro process? Is that, of course, that would be stupid. But all I'm saying is, it possible?
uh, there is so much you can do, bro. It will disintegrate. It will like melt away.
Right. And so my point is, we'll never see a Connecticut shade grown Maduro. It's not possible.
No, no, not. Well, Connecticut shade is Connecticut seed. You can even now Nicaragua use as the same seed, but
Right.
they use it in a Nicaraguan shade.
So what I'm saying is, any shade grown tobacco, we'll never see a shade grown Maduro because it's not.
No, it's not gonna happen. No, that's too thin of
I'm
a.
thinking, well,
If you lose, if you use like the Ligero priming, you might be able to make it, but in general, it's not gonna become like Maduro, dark, black.
yeah, because it's already lighter. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm just saying, is it possible? And I don't know. I don't think so. Right.
Well, today is everything is science. I mean, they're doing so much stuff today with this tobacco leaves. Who knows?
Right.
One day,
That Partagas you sent me had it had what was it? It was Brazilian Cameroon. I mean, I never heard of that before you sent me that cigar. Remember the Partagas Tocadas?
the Cali. Oh yeah, okay. Well, yeah, it's a Cameroon seed growing in Brazil.
What I'm saying is that's the first time I've ever had it. That's a
Yeah,
different tobacco. People haven't been using Brazilian Cameroon because now they have a Honduran Cameroon too. You know,
Richie got me.
yeah, Richie got me. Yeah,
uh,
you know.
that's Cuban.
What do you think is the rarest tobacco?
Uh, okay, by what they say is that is the the Behika has.
Yeah,
Shelby, come here, boy. Medio tiempo.
yeah,
That's what it is. Medio tiempo.
yeah.
So in a general cigar, they explain it wrong. I mean, differently, but what I've seen online, it explains differently. Supposedly, those are like two special leaves that come after the hero on top of the
And it
plant.
doesn't happen to every plant. It happens only to some of
It
them.
doesn't happen in every plant, but in a general cigar field, they said, hey, you can leave those two, and then they'll become that leaf. But I don't know how.
Uh,
What is the definition of that leaf, basically?
they use that in La Gloria. They make the La Gloria Cubana media tempo.
Yeah, they use that also in the Agan Rosa leaf signature.
Yeah, really.
The one that I sent you. Remember that Arangosa leaf? How was it? Agan Rosa. Agna Rosa. Shit.
What, the rare leaf?
No, not the Supreme leaf. Oh no, signature. It has a gold wrapper on the foot.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Did I have one? My mind's going blank.
I sent you one of those. Let me
Oh,
show you.
Coke one, okay.
It's this one here.
Yeah, that was a good cigar.
Uh huh. It's the signature selection.
Yeah, media tempo. He was saying
Agan Rosa.
Chutman 175 uses media tempo too. I never tried the 175. Did you?
I have to I have to try that one. I never tried that.
It was a limited edition. It only came out, so it's gonna be hard to find. I think
Oh,
it was a one time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they make 1,000 or 2,000 boxes. It was a limited
that's
edition.
it, huh?
I don't know how many, but I know it's not a regular release. It was one time. You know.
Did anybody like looked it up online? Is it available?
I don't know. A big firm said he had it, and big firm said it was really strong. And that one has media tempo. They just said
Um,
and media tempo is tobacco.
yeah, because it's the top. Is the
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta look up online. I don't know. On Notorious said they sold out.
Yeah, he's talking about the
Maybe you can find it. I don't know. I never looked for it.
yeah.
So it's H Upman 175.
Yeah, I gotta try that, bro. When I saw it, I think it was in the $20. I'm not sure. It was not, I think it was maybe like $25, 26. I think it wasn't cheap, but
Yeah, I don't.
it was expensive for H. Upman. As far as the non-Cuban, but it was not expensive like compared to David.
I like H Upman brand though. As a whole brand, I like their cigars.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. H. Upman's a good brand. H. Upman, Hoyle. Um, have you ever had the non-Cuban Hoyles?
Yeah. Few times maybe, or maybe one time.
Yeah, I like the Excalibur. Do you ever have the?
Mm-mm. Or maybe that's the one I tried. No, I don't remember which one was it though.
Yeah, I have to check
That,
those.
that one probably I had it like long time ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to my cigar guy this week. I'm not sure what cigars I'm gonna get, but I'm hoping that he's gonna have some rare pinks.
Yeah, that Opus hole was pretty good there, man. You finished all the Opuses?
I smoked them in 2 nights.
That's how you do it, brother. You
To-
smoke
to-
your good shit.
For me, bro, I'm always smoking good cigars, but if I buy great cigars, I'm not saving them. I spent the money to enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's for me. That's the way I live my life. Everyone's different, but I don't save cigars. Like if I see, to me, a cigar is a woman. I want it. I want it. Saying that I don't have any patience.
Well, yeah, because you don't hoard. You don't hoard cigars. You just on demand.
Yeah, it's almost like I live for the day. You know what I'm saying? No,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's kind of like like in Italy, that's how they shopping. In Italy, they only buy food for the day. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. People just eat. Well, nobody cooks in their apartment. The
Yeah,
apartments are so small, nobody even cooks.
yeah, yeah, no,
The
yeah.
people just put outside. Like they buy like breakfast or if that. I mean,
In Italy, yeah, they never made me breakfast. We would just have coffee and like
yeah,
a
yeah.
little
That's it.
of like a pastry, and that was it.
Dude, it was four of us. Like in Rome, we were ordering so much food, and there's like people like looking at us like, oh, dude, what are these people doing here? It's just, but yeah, people don't even have like enough space for kitchens in the apartments.
Yeah, they're not going to Walmart or Sam's Club. No,
No, no Costco, dude.
no. Now here's the thing: I never tried Armenian food, and I've never seen Armenian restaurants. Oh,
Have you searched?
no.
Adi, Adi, come here, boy. I mean, they must be, bro. Denver is a big city. There's a lot of Armenians in Denver.
Okay,
If
so
you search, if you search for it, I'm pretty sure something will come up.
yeah.
Shelby, hey, hey,
You flex it.
it was my food.
Yeah. That's a pretty dog. Yeah,
He's a poodle.
uh, yeah, she's flexing.
Take his bite.
She goes,
Yeah, get that out. I like get that out. Okay, Erika.
oh,
You know,
that's a cute dog, man.
man, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's my baby.
yeah.
What is the Armenian food in LA? Oh, PG, dude, there's so many, man. There's so many. Well, it depends how long you want to travel. I mean, you want to go Glendale, every single place is Armenian. You want Armenian fast food? You want Armenian restaurant, barbecue, or
Well, what is the food like? I don't even know. I never even thought of Armenian food. What is it like?
bro, it's different stuff. Um, Mainly it's barbecue, okay, which is like you can't just say it's Armenian. You just do barbecue, and then pilafs, and then like orders, side dishes, appetizers. Kashlama, like meat and potato. I mean, you name it, bro.
In New York, there was some Polish and German restaurants. I like. There was a German restaurant on Long Island. I loved it. You get the sausage, and the Wiener Schnitzel, and the German restaurant had the best apple strudel. Did you ever have German apple strudel?
Big firm, huh? Which one?
German apple strudel.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I did.
yeah, dude, that's good stuff, man. That's
Upper strudel, and then yeah, the hot dogs, the sausages, of course.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Here at the towards Santa Barbara, there's this little town. There's this town. It's German town. I forgot the name. There is a casino there also.
Yeah, at the restaurant in New York, the girls wear the real German outfits. Like the German dress, and they have all the beer. They carry the big steins. You know what I'm saying? They, like these huge beers, like 30.
Yeah, 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 dude. How they carry all those? I mean,
Dude,
hey, they have like 12 in each hand.
German women are tough. The-
Dude,
the-
they have 12 in each hand.
I don't know how they do it. I do not know how they do it.
That's crazy. I mean, and they're heavy too. They're big.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah. It's that German restaurant that was on Long Island was there for like almost 100 years. It was a good place. You know what I'm saying? No, it was. I used to like eating there. Like, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna have to look up Armenian food in Denver. Oh,
I mean, Armenian food. Yeah, I mean, you can look up restaurant, or if you can find like a market, Armenian market. I'm pretty sure Denver there. I mean, there's a lot of Armenians in Denver.
do Armenians make any kind of pasta or anything or no?
Pasta?
Yeah, anything like that or no?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Macaron, yeah, macaroni, pasta with meat. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta. I gotta say,
But
Sako, you're making me hungry. Right, right now, you're flexing on us. You're flexing.
grab an apple.
You're flexing. So,
Okay.
how, um, that 357 you really liked that was really nice.
Which one?
The 357.
Oh, the oh PG. I'll let you know. You want to go with your friends, or you want to go alone, or how you want? You want to go with the girl, or you want to go with the guys?
Yeah,
It depends how you want to go. Then
I
I'll tell you where to go.
he go with Sako. I think you got to because he. I think we.
That's the best way to experience it anyway. Yeah,
Yeah,
we can even go together.
yeah. I think you got to pick. I think you got to pick up PG and take him to medium.
Yeah, it's mostly meat. Everything is meat. Like, yeah, but we do cold cuts. Salami is this. I mean,
Yeah,
prosciutto, salami, no matter.
I got because Armenia is close to Italy, right?
Couple of 1,000 miles maybe.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought it was closer. I didn't know.
No, you have what? You have Italy, you have Greece, you have Turkey, you have Armenia.
Oh, okay, okay, all
Yeah.
right. Have you been to Greece?
Uh, no, just like Mykonos on a like cruise ship.
Oh, okay.
My wife went there once, but with my daughter, but I didn't go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's got to go with Saint Sacco.
Yeah, yeah, Bay Area, Caleb. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's like right now they're everywhere Armenians, bro, and wherever is Armenian, you have the food.
You know what I miss about New York? Out here, there's no good. New York has really good. Hey, do you have good Chinese food in LA?
I don't know what to compare it with, bro.
Oh,
Like I mean, we have Chinatown, of course. Every major city in the world have a Chinatown.
yeah, Chinatown. Yeah,
That's why you have a Chinatown, you have a Chinese food.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
When I go to Chinese restaurant, I take like loaf of bread with me. With a lot of bread.
Really?
Like or if I go to Korean barbecue, I take like a loaf of bread with me. Because they don't have bread.
Yeah, yeah. They don't do bread.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Italians have bread.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, bro, I've been in a Chinese restaurants that like it's like eat all you can. I've been in Chinese restaurant, then high class restaurant. They give you like
Yeah.
whatever, and that's it. Yeah, everything is good, man. LA is a melting pot, bro. You can find every nationality's restaurant here. You can find like Pakistan food, Afghanistan food, Ethiopian food. We have like Ethiopian. There's one street.
Yeah.
There are like 5, 6 Ethiopian restaurants. You
Yeah.
go there, they eat with your hands.
Yeah. It's different. Yeah. I like Indian food like once or twice a year, but I
Huh?
haven't found Indian food out here.
Oh, I love Indian food.
Yeah. You like it? You said.
Rirong Tofu House, excellent food. I don't know where is that, PG. Dude, I don't even remember the name. Sometimes I go to restaurants. My daughter make reservations. Oh, this is like a famous place. He make reservations, and we go, and I don't even remember the names. Yeah.
You flex it on them.
Uh huh.
You gotta flex. You gotta flex. How's that cigar?
But it's delicious.
Yeah.
Alhambra, I think.
You see the cigars go.
No, I never been that one for sure. I've been like in Koreatown here, but yeah, man,
So when
LA is a melting pot.
when the remember in 1992 when the riots happened? Were you in?
Yep, I wasn't here back then, but yeah,
Oh, so you missed.
I know the history.
Yeah, I heard it was crazy when that happened. Like the
'96, I came
was
right after, right after.
yeah yeah the
Yeah,
it was on fire when that happened.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I've seen TV videos.
Yeah.
And Koreans here about Koreans, they were like protecting their property. They're the worst. Koreans, they don't want to give up
Yeah,
anything.
they were on the roofs with ARs. They weren't.
They're on the rooftop, yeah, with ARs and shit.
Yeah, there's still video of it. I remember seeing he was and he was smoking a cigarette and he had a Beretta and he
Yeah, 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 yeah. Then the Koreans smoke too. Yeah,
yeah they weren't playing around. They weren't playing around.
man. But yeah. So that's it. I mean, well, there's stuff that I don't even know the name in English. Like you know what buglur is? Buglur.
No.
Well, it's cooked and cracked wheat, but it doesn't have as much calories as regular bread.
Oh,
So or rice or like so that's another thing that.
interesting.
But yeah, mostly is kebabs, pilafs, and hashlama. Hash is like a manudo, but
I
like cow feet.
I gotta try. I gotta go to a Armenian restaurant.
Man, you gotta come down here,
Yeah.
Big D.
Oh, one day it's gonna happen. No, I promise you. One day
Yeah,
because
yeah, man.
I have a friend in San Diego, so I'll come out and see him in San Diego, and then I come up and see soccer. Because San Diego's what 2 hours away.
Yo, 2 hours, 3 hours, traffic.
Yeah, traffic is far.
Here we don't talk distance. We talk hours by time. Cause it depends how you travel, what time you travel. But yeah, it can take.
Like San Diego or no?
Yeah, it's nice. We go to down San Diego to fishing.
Yeah.
We take fishing boats couple of days down. They go to Mexican waters.
Oh, that's nice. Like
Yeah,
like you been to La Jolla? La Jolla is nice.
yeah. I mean, it's nice. All of those places.
What about
Look, there.
Monterey Bay? You know Monterey Bay?
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Monterey Bay, Carmel.
Yeah, Carmel. Yeah.
Carmel, they're having the biggest car auction every year.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
It's
big,
in
big,
Carmel.
big money.
Big money, bro. Big money. You're talking about like 10, $15 million Ferraris, like one of a kind.
Wow. You know Monterey Bay?
Barrett Jackson.
They used to have a lot of sardine factories in Monterey Bay.
Yeah, but right now they're pretty tough on fishery here in California. They still catch them, but It's nice, but all that coast drive is the. I mean, it's most scenic route like PCH. Here you take. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I never drove on the coast. I'd like to do that one time.
Yeah,
Beaches in San Diego, but that was it. But Pacific Beach. Uh, I did Pacific Beach. Right?
Pacific. Which one is that? Pacific Beach
They call PB Pacific San Diego.
in San Diego.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, notorious. When you see like they're like the most expensive cars, that's probably in Carmel here.
Yeah, that's high. That's high rolling. I think uh, I think Clint Eastwood was the mayor of Carmel, right?
I don't know. Is he?
No, back in the day, he was. He was.
Oh, could be. Yeah, it could be.
Oh yeah.
And the houses there are more like they're expensive. They're not cheap.
Oh, I believe that.
Like in Carmel, you can't even find $1 million house.
Yeah, I'm sure everything is expensive there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm, my girlfriend's gonna be so mad because I broke something out here. You see this light? I broke it. I dropped it and I broke it.
Uh oh.
So I already know I'm in trouble tomorrow. I already know I'm in trouble.
Okay.
I'm when I come home from work tomorrow, she's gonna be really mad. She's,
Oh, you need to replace it then.
I'm just gonna come home with flowers. You know. I screwed up. I screwed up. Now, have you ever used the Sig Romeo red dots or no?
Yeah, I have one in my Sig. It's Romeo.
Is it good? Is it good?
Yeah, it's Romeo Pro. It's like now they came out with a new one, but that thing is like $500.
Oh wow.
The one that I have.
Well, are you talking about for a pistol or rifle?
Pistol, yeah, pistol.
Wow. Yeah, this is just the regular one, which normally was about 200, and so $100 was a good.
Well, for red dot, the good is the construction.
Yeah,
If you shoot it doesn't lose the sight, then it's good.
yeah, yeah. I'll find out. I'm hoping that it should be fine. But
But yeah, cheap stuff you can get cheap stuff, and you shoot one time, two times, and it loses the. I mean,
yeah,
uh,
I was worried about with vibration, but it said it was rated for carbon. So
yeah. It will do.
yeah,
Romeos are good. Sigs are good.
yeah. Well,
Good brand.
and I saved the receipt, but I'm sure if there's a problem too, you can send it back. But I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think it's going to be.
So no, it's not. It's not going to be a problem.
Yeah. Well, I'm not shooting 10,000 rounds a year, so you know. I think with red dots, if you drop the gun a lot or you beat them up, that's where you're gonna have problems.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't think it'll be a problem. I'm not throwing my stuff on the ground, beating it up. You know.
Well, that 357, you have to shoot.
Yeah.
You have to shoot.
Yeah, dude, that thing.
That's fun to shoot, man. It's and that the gun is designed in such a way, the balance.
Yeah.
You don't even feel like you're shooting a Magnum. It's a heavy gun, of course, but still.
What are you shooting? 158 grain?
I think so. 158.
Yeah.
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 When I bought that ammo, there was not much options. It was still COVID times.
Yeah. Yeah. The
A
ammo.
couple of years ago, I bought so many.
We have too much ammo here now. We have so much. Like
Yeah, yeah.
it's a good thing. I mean, we have a lot. Like when every store you go to now, you could buy 5,000 rounds, 5.56. There's no limit. No limit. You could buy what.
Yeah, here there is no limit either on ammo,
Oh, so no, I'm saying, but the stores have.
but it's expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, especially like the 357. I bought it was like $1 a pop, dude. $50 for 50 rounds.
Yeah, I just saw that they had 357 hollow points. It was 50 rounds, $35. That's not.
That's especially for hollow points. Yeah,
Yeah,
hollow points are more expensive.
yeah, I know. Yeah, but it's a different world. I think in New York, California, everything's more money. Everything is.
Mm, yeah, because they say if you guys insisting on using it, we're gonna make the price higher,
Yeah,
and it's no tax.
yeah, yeah. It's now. Do you have to do background check when you buy ammo or no?
Yeah,
How long does that take?
but that one is instant.
Wait, say again.
That's instant.
Uh,
Like
Oh,
Yeah, it takes 5 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever. Not even a minute.
oh yeah. That's
But what you have to be registered, like registered gun owner, or if you don't buy like ammo or gun for 5 years, then you have to do the whole registration with DOJ again.
oh man, that sucks.
Yeah. Otherwise, now they just scan your ID and then yeah, they do background check. But you can buy as many as you want.
But can you order at
Um,
your house or no?
no,
Ah,
you can order it, but you have to give them an FFL address.
yeah.
So it goes to the dealer, and then you go pick it up from a dealer.
No, that's the only thing, bro. Here I can order the ammo right to my house. You know, the mailman.
Dude, yeah, that's yeah.
You know,
In Vegas, you can do it. It's the state next to us,
yeah,
Nevada.
different world. You know, it's like it's a lot.
So basically, the Arizona is the most gun-friendly state in US.
Yeah,
Arizona,
I know it's good. I mean, there's probably no restrictions on anything for them.
no restrictions, no.
But out here, you could still get like class three. You could have silencers out here. You could have fully automatic. Or you could have an SBR. You have to do the federal paperwork, and unfortunately, the federal paperwork is 9 months. So I didn't want to do it. It costs $2 for the ATF, and it takes
Yeah,
9 months.
I shot automatics in the Vegas. When I go to Vegas, sometimes I go to the range, indoor range.
Yeah.
Yeah, the AKs and AR-15s, whatever they have there.
Well, here's the problem too. Here's another reason why I don't do it. Not only the 9 months, but the cost. You're gonna the cost of ammo. You're gonna just dump your, and you're gonna burn out your barrel. Like you know, what I'm saying though, like you know,
Yeah, yeah.
you go dump it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but the ammo is. Imagine like that 30 rounds it goes 1 second.
1 second. And here's the
Yeah.
problem. Even though out here you can people when you have a class three, then you're stuck with it. Like you can't just trade it at the store. You know what I'm saying though.
Okay.
Oh, it's a lot more strict. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When
That's for the like machine gun, like
so machine gun,
automatic.
short barrel rifle, and silencers. Like once you have them, like that from what I've heard, from what they told me, it's not like you could go to a store and say, "Oh, I don't want this no more," and sell it to a store. Like it's
Right.
very difficult. You know,
Maybe you can sell it to another person, but it's kind of huh?
because I'm not sure if it's transferable. Even you know what I'm saying? No, like it's
Okay. Yeah.
so basically it comes if like I say, if God forbid you die, either the AT come and get it, or it has to be destroyed. You know?
So here, if you sell it from person to person, so you have to take the gun to the store and leave it with them for 15 days.
Oh,
And then the guy, whoever buys it, they got to do background check on them, and then
and then 10 more days, right?
no, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, 10 days. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If there is Sunday, Saturday, it becomes 15 days, whatever. But yeah, I mean, that's the same process.
Well, here's the other problem I was going to say. When you have a class three, let's just say you have a silencer or automatic. If you were going from, let's say, Colorado and you go to Texas, you want to bring it there, you have to notify the ATF that I think 30 days in advance and let them know that you're leaving the state. So,
You're
so
taking it with you.
no, you know what I'm saying though. So it's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
whole.
Well, but how come like all these people I see, like they have all these assault rifles and then all this? So once you get qualified, let's say for a silencer, and then the second one is easy to get.
No. Each item has it's called a tax stamp, and each item is $200. Do you think no? So it's
PG.
take no, dude.
Take care, my friend.
It's a process. You know what I'm saying? Though it's
Yeah,
so it's
but you can have as many as you want.
oh sure, but it's just like I said, when you at the store, they do the paperwork right there for you, and then like they'll call you, but you have to pay for it, and then 9 months later they're gonna say, oh yeah, you can have it now because they have to
Oh,
or the store has to get the light. You know what I'm saying? No, it's a lot of paperwork. You know, it's
I know, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think I want.
I don't even need that, man. I'm
You know,
look. Whatever I need, I mean, I can do it in Cali. That's what I'm interested in.
yeah. Of course,
I mean,
yeah, 'cause you're never gonna move, right?
probably not, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Well, when do you
Probably
want to
not.
retire?
Yeah.
When are you going to retire?
I don't know, dude. Retire and do what? You know, I mean, that's something.
He said retire.
Retire and I do cigars. I like travel, but I mean, you know,
He said, Sacco's never going to retire.
yeah. Yeah, I decided a while ago, like 10 years ago, I decided to retire when I'm 50. And now I'm 50, but,
And then you're like,
you know,
no, I get that, man. You know, what would you?
yeah, I love the thrill of making money, bro. Like challenges, you know, like you do it. I mean, you get stressed, but, you know,
I think it keeps you young. You keep your edge. A lot of guys
yeah.
retire and then they sit home and they go crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I still have a lot of stuff to do at home. You know, I have a lot of hobbies, but still,
Yeah.
it's,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Well, Sacco, I'm gonna get going to bed, so I'm gonna see you live, man. God bless you, and
Big D, thanks for having me, brother.
happy early birthday, man. God bless you.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Yeah.
And every
You know, I couldn't come on online this few days, but it's okay.
we,
I'm
we
here now.
we missed you. It wasn't the same without Saint Sacco.
I missed you guys too.
That flex over there. You got the What is that over there? The heat. The heat.
Yeah, this is the heater.
Yeah, that's the flex. That's the flex.
Yeah, there's another one on that side right there,
Oh,
but
you
it's
got.
off.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah. Well, because our friends, like all smokers, or everybody comes to my house, they're like smoking people. They don't hang out at the house. We're always sitting out here.
Oh man,
So
that's
yeah,
you got the flex. You got the flex.
yeah. It keeps. I mean, it works, you know.
Oh, it works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, but Sacco retired, still be working full time on.
Besides smoking those great cigars, probably a big firm. Probably.
Yeah.
I miss big firm show too, man. I dude, when I'm saying it's too loud, my phone is on. Like my phone is on. I'm looking at you guys. I'm reading the comments sometimes, you know, but I can hear what you guys talking about. So
Yeah.
it's yeah, people get loud,
Yeah. Now you got
but that's okay, man.
your life
You know.
comes first, but this place is the best lounge. I look forward to this because, this is where all my friends are at. We have a good time, and
Oh yeah,
you know,
hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
and you never know what's going to happen. So I'm going to see you guys around. Everyone, stay fresh. Eat prunes. Eat your prunes.
Good night, guys.
Take,
Can't stress that enough. So gentle hit. Eat your prunes.
and 10.
Have an apple of day. Keep a doctor away.
That's it. Yeah, I eat my apples too.
Yeah.
All right, Sock. See you around.
Good to see you, brother.
Stay
See you later.
stay strapped.
For sure, bro.